my gosh. Hello, babes. Welcome in, welcome in. Why it looks so grainy? Let me see what's going on. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. Hi, babes. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have not seen y'all in a month of Sundays, which I haven't because, Bella's been out and about doing it, dipping and doing and doing and dipping. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about some things going on in the news. So much has happened. So much stuff has been going on. So, want to jump into it. Want to kind of get everything kind of out there that's been going on. And we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about some grown folk stuff. We're going to talk about my cruise that I went on. And then the trip before that and the trip after that, all that stuff. So we're going to get to it in just a moment. Let me do some stuff in the background, make sure folks know that I'm in here. Hey, Aldrin, welcome in. I see you're in here. Hi, babes. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. And all those who will be coming in, thank you so much for joining the melee that is Brown Girl Bella. So want to make sure we get folks in here, right? That's how we do things. Oh my goodness. What a Thursday. I've been so busy. I feel like I kind of hit the ground running as soon as I got back home. Anybody like that? Like soon as you get done with your vacation or whatever, it's like, boom, you just hit the ground running and you got so much stuff to do. So many things that like I kind of didn't get to finish. So all of that was kind of like backed up. Oh my, so much stuff, so much stuff. Hey, lady, Pandelic. Hi, I see you waiting. I'm gonna just call you Lady P, okay? Lady P, thank you for sharing me out. Listen well, hello, welcome in. Undercard box, and I see you. Thank you so much for coming. Listen, y'all. Whew, I tell you, when I say so much has been going on, so much stuff. Birth professionally, channel wise for Brown Girl Bella. Just everything is in flux. Everything is right now like all over the place. I've got a lot of videos to finish editing and uploading for you all. We've got lots of beauty news that I need to do and get out there. It's just a lot. It's just really a lot. But hang in there. Lots of content coming. Hopefully you will enjoy it. Tell a friend, tell a foe, to all you know. Come on in and hang out with Brown Girl Bella. Welcome in, y'all. All right. Enough preamble. Let's get into the first topic that I want to talk about. Hey, listen, well, thank you so much for my super sticker. I so appreciate that. And let me leave you with a little something.
Hold, please.
We got money, honey.
Hold, please.
That's right. We got some money, honey. Thank you. Listen well for that 99-cent super chat. I so appreciate it. All right. Let's dive in with a little pop culture news. So, first thing I want to talk about is there's a divorce happening. Sofia Vergara and her husband of 7 years. I think his name is Joe Montigello, something like that. Let me look up the pronunciation of his name. Joe Manganiello. Okay. So Sofia Vergara has asked the court to enforce the prenup that they have, preserving her earnings and the assets during the marriage. Um, she cited on July 26th that their marriage has to be ended. Irreconcilable differences was the reason for the dissolution of the marriage. She's asking the court to uphold their prenup and that certain assets should remain hers, including jewelry, artwork, and other personal effects. One thing that I heard that they are kind of in a push pull situation about is the dog. So that's one of my first questions. All right, if you break up with your significant other, or you guys were married but you guys got a dog together, who gets the dog in the divorce? Who gets the dog in the divorce? She is asking that she get the dog, and of course he's saying that he wants the dog. Joe is 46 years old, Sophia is 51, and they made the, like I said, difficult decision to divorce back in July. It is now August, and they are really kind of going through it. There's no drama, but the dog is kind of in the middle of everything. So hopefully they can come to some resolution about that. But yeah, I wanted to pose a poll to the crew here, to my babes. Who gets, hey Mitchie, I see you. Welcome in. Thank you so much. We're gonna put in the first poll for the night. And that is, who gets the dog in the divorce? Who gets the dog? All right, so this is for Sophia and Joe. All right, so they are in a dog custody battle. So the dog's name is Bubbles. They both really want the dog. Neither of them is backing down. And Joe, who had adopted Bubbles shortly after tying the knot, posted separate tributes on their Instagram for the Chihuahua's 10th birthday. Um, the Modern Family actress said, "No matter how many times you bite me, I will always love you," and posted a sweet picture of Bubbles. And Joe also shared video of the precious pooch enjoying a Starbucks puppuccino, which I have not gotten for my dog Dream yet. If you guys own dogs and you've gotten a puppuccino for your dog, let me know. Let me know. Sophia adores Bubbles and thinks it's only fair that she stays with her. Joe wants the dog with him. He thinks he should keep him. And Joe and Bubbles have been like inseparable throughout the marriage. So it's going to be interesting to see, what the courts say about this, because both of them really want the dog. They've made valid arguments. Listen, well, hang on a second. Let me see what you said. Joint custody. That's good, actually. That's a good idea, joint custody. But then they have to split up the arrangements, right? Who gets the dog on what weekends, or is it 6 months with this person, 6 months with that person? Like they have to work out those details. Hey, my TT is in here. Everybody say hi, TT. That's my TT Wendy. Welcome in, TT. Thank you so much for coming, of course, as always. You're so wonderful. Hey, Angelina. Hello. Happy belated birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. Everybody say happy birthday to the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. Welcome in. Welcome in. Listen, life has been lifing for me too. So I totally get it. I totally understand. Um, as I was saying in the beginning, trying to get back into the swing of things after being on vacation is a challenge. It's really a challenge. Um, I'm gonna tell you right now, I may be here physically, but my mind is in vacation mode. Somewhere on a beach, somewhere is my brain. And I'm trying to get back, like I said, into the swing of things. I got some makeup I still have to review. I got a bunch of stuff in PR that I have to open and share with you all and try out and do. And that's backed up. I've just been crazy, crazy. Hey, Driz, welcome. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. Oh, thank you, Driz. Thank you. Yes, I was on a vacation to be all vacations, honey. I went to Miami South Beach for like a few days before my trip. I went on a Carnival cruise, my very first time being on a Carnival cruise. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But my first time being on a Carnival cruise, so I got on the Carnival cruise and we went to 3 islands. They call it the ABC Islands. Um, we went to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. And you might remember me saying before, I guess a few months ago and also last year, how much I really wanted to go to Curacao. I was supposed to go as a girls' trip with my girlfriends. And then at the last minute, that fell out. And so we never got a chance to go. And so I was really, really, really excited to go. And I'll tell you all about that in a moment. We just want to get, some of the hot topics and stuff out of the way that have been happening. Man, I had so much like FOMO for my babes because every time something came out and I heard about something, I'm like, oh, I want to talk to, and I can't talk to my babes because I'm on a ship in the middle of nowhere. There's no signals, and I couldn't get to you guys. I could not get to you guys, and I wanted so bad to talk to you about everything. So yeah, it's just crazy, crazy. Oh, nice to meet you too, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming in. Guys, please don't forget to thumbs this up. And if you can, share us out. Share us out. Yeah, honey. I got tea for you. Sip, 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 sip. I got some tea for you. Marjorie, M.A., hey, beautiful. How are you? Thank you so much. Welcome back to all of you, back to my channel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Other news topics. Gotta talk about Pat McGrath. Now, we're going to dive into it a little bit deeper, maybe on Sunday for Sunday Sips, but I'm definitely going to do a dedicated on Monday We McGrath on this topic, as well as the release of her new mothership number 11. Okay. So, as you know, she has 10 motherships that she's released already. This is number 11. It is, some people got it already. It was available for pre-order. I want to say last week or the week before, but I was on the cruise, so I couldn't even pre-order it because I couldn't get a signal. I was out in the middle of nowhere. So I couldn't get to anything. So I wasn't able to pre-order it. And truth be told, I haven't ordered it yet. And we're going to talk about why that is. We're going to talk about why that is. Um, yeah, hi, Cooking. Hey, welcome in. Party music, DJ Aki. What's up? How are you? I know, I know. Member for 4 months. I love it. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Thank you. 10 was 10 came out, I want to say last year. Last year, around this time though. So it's been almost a full year. But yeah, hey, Brigade Rosie, yes. Ah, love you too. Love you too, Aki. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you, Angelina, for sharing me out. Um, okay, you thought I was kidnapped. Well, you know what? I would have loved that. I would have loved to be kidnapped, darling. Darling, I would have loved it. I would have loved it. But wasn't kidnapped. I went to Miami for a couple of days before the cruise, and then I went on the cruise. Like I said, I hit the ABC Islands. So we went to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Loved it. Loved it. I've never heard of Bonaire before this trip. So I had no preconceived notions about Bonaire because I never heard of it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let's talk about the pre-trip and then the trip and then the post-trip. Okay. But before we do that, I want to finish off my thought about Pat McGrath because she did come out with 10. Before that, news broke that she is now going to be offered at Ulta stores. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I first heard this, I was in my feelings a little bit. I got a little bit of like bouginess about it. I'm like, come on. First, Natasha Denona is now in Ulta. Now, Pat McGrath is gonna be in Ulta. Like, I think of Ulta as like the place to go to get like my lashes, like little bitty stuff that is kind of like a step up from drugstore. But then they got Chanel. And so I was like, oh, Ulta got Chanel. Okay, got to rethink this because it's not just the perfume now that they also have some makeup as well. So you can go on Ulta.com and you can get your lip gloss. And y'all know I have a special affinity for the Chanel lip glosses because that was the first thing that my father ever got me from the luxury makeup world, which kind of kickstarted my whole love into luxury skincare and makeup. Yes, darling. I mean, mother, Pat, mother, darling, mother. So I was in my feelings about it. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Alta, darling, Alta. Yeah, I think of it. Yeah, I thought of it as like a step up from drugstore. I'm a little bougie. So, but then they got Chanel, and then they got Natasha, and now they have Mother Pat. So we got to be looking at this a whole different way now. We've got to be looking at this as Ulta is trying to stake a claim in the luxury space. Ulta is courting these brands, these makeup brands, and saying, hey, we can offer you some distribution deals. We can offer you a chance to be, in more stores. And when you think about an indie brand like a Pat McGrath or even a Natasha Denona, who, they started their brand from their own website. So it was an e-commerce from the beginning with their own unique, lane. And now they have an opportunity to expand that brand beyond the high end stores into now Ulta. So I had to rethink this a little differently. And like I said, I'm going to dive into this a bit more when we talk on Sunday, because that's kind of, where I talk really beauty news and what's going on is for Sunday. Tonight, I'm just dabbling into it because it intersects with hot topics, and I got some tea for y'all on this. So now, hey, checking in from the homie DJ. All right. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it. Thank you. All right. So, how it intersects with hot topics is she released Mothership 11. I looked at it. I wasn't excited, y'all. For the first time ever, when it came to this palette, I was not excited. Don't get me wrong. It still has here, I'll show you 10. This is 10. This is the box for 10. And this is the same type of packaging for 11. It's just a different color, but it's the same girl. Okay. So that's one thing. Then when you look at the actual palette, which is black lacquer, like all of her palettes are, and I open this up, and here are all the colors. I'm telling you, I'm going to open up. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the new one. Hold, please. I so miss saying that. I so miss saying that. Okay. All right. So, feel like I'm new to this all over again. I gotta share my screen. So share the screen. Mothership 11. Okay. First of all, let's get to the price. $128. So she went up $3. She wants us to pay $3 more. And now look at these colors. Let me zero in on the colors. Notice anything between this and what I'm holding up? Don't they look very similar? They're not the same colors by any means or stretch of the imagination. But when I look at these colors, I'm like, so how is this different from what I have in my hand? You see these colors? This one looks beautiful though. And this one I saw up close. Someone swatched it. Amazing. This one is like a crimson color, which would be perfect for the holidays. Then she has a chocolate, which, we all have a chocolate in our collection. If you have any two Mothership palettes, you will have a chocolate. You will also have this color, which is kind of a deep taupe. This is beautiful. These are her specialty shades on this side. All right, so they're all going to be kind of like these, foily and beautiful. I actually have this color on right now, so I can show you how foily it is. I just use my finger to tap it on. And it stays. I mean, I've had this makeup on since way early this morning. Like, I want to say I started putting on my makeup at 6 a.m. So it's been over 12 hours. So it's due for a touch up. So this is one of her specialty shades. And like I said, I just use my finger with some of her specialty shades. when I really want a deeper impact of color onto my eyes. But I feel like from what I am holding in my hand to this, I'm just like, eh, eh, eh. Hold, please. I miss saying it. It's like, I know, right? I miss it. I miss it all. So I feel like I'm not really less purples in your palette. Yeah, that's really a color that I don't utilize as often as maybe I should. But honey, when I put a purple on, it pops. It pops. Hey, beauty us. Hey, how are you? What brand isn't? Yeah, I know. At some point, they all kind of duplicate each other, don't they? But what I love about a Pat McGrath palette is the whole experience, right? From the packaging to the shade range. And at this point, I am looking for shades that I don't have in my collection and that you haven't done yet in your collection. And I feel like all of these colors here are colors that she's done before, right? Skin Tints Radiance, like a nude color. She's done these nude champagne colors before. Extreme Vermilion Dusk. She's done vermilion before. Nude Rose. I got roses coming out the wazoo from Mother Pat. She don't need to put near another rose anything in her collection. Copper Dawn, another shade that she's done many times over. Hypnotic Bronze is another color. Again, something she's done. Sienna Mystique, she's done Sienna before. Astral Pink Fetish, she's done Astral Pinks before. Astral Amethyst Allure is the next color. Hey, this is an amethyst. She's done it before. She's done amethyst before. And then the Blitz Crimson Ecstasy, she's done crimson before. So I was waiting for something else, honey, from Mother Pat. I was waiting for her to give me some oranges, give me some astral green colors, maybe. Give me some more blues. I haven't seen her do blues in a long time. She hasn't done blues since, oh, like a deep blue since maybe Mothership 1. She's done like in quads, she's done blues, but like that deep, deep blue, I haven't seen her delve into that in the last few motherships. Um, let me see what else. Even grays. Give me that. Oh, let me show you. She did a gray in. Hold, please. She did a gray in a single recently. Yes, here it is. Falcon Noir. You see that? You see that inky grayness? Let me swatch it for you. This shade, honey, so dope. It's that gunmetal bluish gray. Give me something a little lighter than this. I would have been like, oh, yes. Send me. This is beautiful. She could have did a lighter version of this. I would have loved a deeper version, even deeper than this, like a charcoal gray. That would have been dope. I just feel like the colors that she's giving in this palette, eh, yeah, I'm not wowed. I'm not wowed. And that's the first time. I will be getting that primer though. She came out with a primer. Mother. Oh, 6 a.m. Damn, that's easy. I'm still rolling over in bed by 6 a.m. in a deep sleep. Honey, listen. Mama got to be up and out. Got to get the bacon, honey. Got to get to the bacon. Um, so yeah, so I'm up and out. I started a new gig. I started a new job. So I have to be up and I'm out of here by like 7 in the morning. And I'm in my office by like 9:15. And I'm working until like, well, lately I've been getting out early, but I work till typically like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then by the time I get home, it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I'm like missing everything between the getting up in the morning and going into the city and then the travel back home. I miss everything. So that's another reason why everything has been like backed up and I haven't been able to like get my stuff out since I've been back. I want to show you like, well, I showed you some pictures, but I wanted to show you like the pictures of everything. I wanted to show you, I did vlog like before the cruise and then after the cruise. And so I was just like, yeah, I am in the desperate need of some R&R after the R&R. You see a black screen? You see a black screen? Uh-oh. I don't know why you see a black screen. How about now? You might have to what do you call it? Reset, reboot. You don't see anything? Yeah, you might need to refresh your screen. I am on a heavy medication, so I'm just going to listen tonight. Oh no, you still not feeling well, TT? You need to get better. You got a trip coming up. You can't be sick. Glad to see you too. All right. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about as it relates to hot topics. There's a lot going on in the beauty world. Lots of interesting collaborations. So I'm going to be bringing you a lot of that kind of beauty news, which is really what I was supposed to do at the top of the year. I've been doing a little bit of it, but I haven't been doing a whole lot, not nearly as much as I wanted to. So I am definitely okay. You had to go out and come back in. Okay. Yeah, then. Hey, BDDGP, what's up? I'm good. How y'all feeling? How y'all living? I love it. Welcome in. Oh, early. Yes, early as hell. Early as hell. I'm up at 5. I'm out the door by 7 and I'm back in the house by 7. Poor Dream is like, where the hell is my mama and why is she like leaving me? Um so yeah, so I am in the office 3 times a week, kind of like I was doing before. I was trying to, with this new gig, like not be in the office as much, either fully remote or at least like 2 times. But yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm in the office. Monday and Friday, I work from home. So you know what? In the grand scheme of things, it's fine. I know some people who are actually going in 4 times a week. So I'll take my little 3 times. I will definitely take my little 3 times. Um, 8 p.m. Yeah. It's exciting work. I've already participated in a new business pitch. We won the business. So I am excited because I'm going to be actually working on that piece of business. So that is 4 accounts that I'm working on, all top tier clients, all like blue chip. And so that's exciting. Then what I didn't have in my last job that I have now is I have a full staff plus an intern, and they are all fabulous. Okay, they are all actually, Angelina. I might need to hit you up on the side because a lot of what we do is work with the LGBTQ plus community. So I really want to like hit you up because there was an influencer that we wanted to use for one of our clients. And when I went on to kind of, sneak a peek into what they do and, some of their posts and everything, I saw that you were following them. So I have to ask you, like, what do you think about their content? What do you think about, them as an influencer? So I might have to like hit you up. You might have to be my secret like guru into the community and what's going on. I'm also going to a vigil tomorrow. If you guys were not made aware, there was a young man who was in Brooklyn, was at a gas station, and he was voguing. And there were some men who like gave, gay and racial slurs to him, and they shot and killed him in Brooklyn at this gas station. So my company founder, who is in the community, he talked to his friends, and so we are actually participating in the vigil tomorrow. We got T-shirts made up for it. We're going to be giving out refreshments to people to come out and vogue and just protest the senseless killing of this young man. And so we're going to participate in that tomorrow. His name is O'Shea Sibley. Actually, Beyonce actually honored him, who was killed, like I said, voguing to his song. And we're going to be out there tomorrow evening, voguing, giving out refreshments, and just celebrating the life that was cut way too short of this young man. And then Saturday, one of the creators of the show Pose, which was a beautiful, beautiful written, directed, acted show. He is doing a ball, which is like a big thing. He does this every year. His name is Jack Mizrahi. So I'm very excited because your girl Bella will get to go to the ball, honey. So you're going to have some content about Bella at the ball. And let's see, what should I wear for the ball? How should I do my hair for the ball? I have some added pieces, because Bella got to have big hair, honey, big hair. So, we added some pieces to make it really big and fluffy. And so I want to make it even bigger, even more fluffy. So I'm thinking maybe, we add a couple of pieces. I don't know. But what should I wear? Like, how should I what should I wear? Like, what kind of ensemble should I wear? Because I feel like I need an ensemble, honey. I feel like I need to be beat. Okay. We definitely doing double lashes. This is definitely the time to be doing like the double lashes. This is definitely the time to be doing like a big bold lip. Um, mother's gonna be on the eyes definitely, or even Danessa Myrex. I could do something really funky with like Danessa's palettes. I have two of her palettes that are fantastic and I think perfect for this. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so excited about it too. Yes, I'm up at 5 a.m. every morning. Well, not every morning. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 a.m. Yes, 5 a.m. I don't know how I'm gonna do it when it gets darker outside because Bella don't like to come out in the cold. Bella don't like to go out in the dark. It's gonna be dark outside. I don't know how I'm gonna do it when it comes to the winter time, but for right now it's okay. Thank you, thank you. More on it when I can actually talk about it. We're having an immersion with the client next week, so maybe after that I could talk about it. The pitch that we did, flames, flames, fire. Yeah, I have my own staff. Oh, I had somewhat of a staff last time, but this is like all of my people for all of my accounts. I'm fully staffed on all of my accounts, which is something that I didn't have in my previous role. So happy about that. And it is exciting. It is exciting. Yeah. Oh, yes, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I definitely will. Yes. O'Shea Sibley. Yes. Indeed. Hi, Experience African. Hello. Welcome in. Yes, it happened in Brooklyn, at a gas station of all places. Can you imagine? Ridiculous. Yeah, I have never been. This is going to be Bella's first ball. I think that's what the title of my vlog should be. Bella's first ball, right? Bella's first ball. So I'm bringing two of my sorority sisters with me, one of which you all know because she's one of my besties, Michelle. She is a member of Brown Girl Bella. She is, I think she's either a bougie Bella or a seasoned Bella. She's one of those two. But she's coming. Another sorority sister is coming with me as well. I am excited. Be careful with the big hair. The balls I've been to, the venues tend to not have adequate AC, especially when the venue is crowded with houses and onlookers. Oh God. Okay. So maybe I'll keep the hair just this big because already I'm like verklempt. I ain't used to having all of this. My hair is long, but it's thin. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited. My first ball. Angelina, if you can come up, I'll send a ladder for you. Come up and tell me about the balls. Educate us. Educate us. Hey, Lori, welcome in. Yes, yes, it has been a while. Bella's been on vacation. Bella's been on vacation. All right. Yes, I miss seeing everybody, right? I'm like Angelina, I missed everybody. Look at all my babes. The gas station, yes. It is. It really and truly is. Yeah, my hair is thin. My hair is thin. It's getting thinner because, age. But it's still long, but it's thin. It's thin. I have some happy hair. I have some happy hair in the back. Happy hair. We like happy hair. Okay, okay. Cool. So before I get to the recap of my vacation, which I know y'all all are here for, I really do want Angelina to come up for a little bit to talk about the balls, the etiquette, what I should wear, most importantly, what to wear there. Come through, Angelina, clutch. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 28. Yes. I do, but it's not as thick. It's not as thick. It's teeny, it's teeny, it's teeny. It's teen. I mean, not like paper thin, but I've got some good grade, but not as thick as this. This is nice thicky. This is nice thicky thicky. This is nice thicky thicky. This is thicky thicky Bella from 4 years ago. This is thicky thicky Bella from 4 years ago. Yes, she had all cylinders. All cylinders. All right. So yes, I'm waiting for Angelina to come up so we can talk all things Bella and ball and ballroom etiquette. And I know, when they drop, woo, you gotta, do it up. So I'm excited. I can't wait for her to come up. So while we're waiting for her to come up, let's talk. What can we talk about while we're waiting for her to come up? All right, let's actually talk about the trip to Miami, which was the preamble for the cruise. So left on like Thursday. Oh, here she is now. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. We'll hold off on that. Here she is, my Angelina. Hola, Angelina. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué pasó?
Hola, my dear Bella. ¿Cómo
Yeah.
estás?
Oh, muy bien. Me encantan mis vacaciones. Oh, I wish
Oh,
I wish I was back, but then I wouldn't be here with you guys, right? And that's what I wanted.
oh,
So we're going to talk about vacation, Bella, in a moment. Right now, honey, I need the tea on this ball situation. What should I wear?
okay. So to give a disclaimer, I'm not in ballroom. However,
Okay.
I've been to a few balls.
Okay.
So what I will share is that a lot of times balls will advertise their categories prior to the actual event so that houses can prepare for their respective categories as far as like who they have in their houses, such as sex siren, femme queen, runway, and some balls will have specialized categories based upon the theme of the actual ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that fan.
Yes. This is the
So I
one you
don't
have
know.
to manually like pull open though. This is the Renaissance, honey. The Renaissance.
Yeah, I remember when you
Oh,
showed
we
that.
got to talk about the Renaissance too. So I will share the Renaissance after we talk about the trip. But
Yeah,
yes,
for
the
sure.
ballroom.
So, and then so like I said, they'll advertise the categories so that
Mm-hmm.
people will have an opportunity to prepare because people are creating their costumes, they are creating their looks. People got to do what they got to do so they can win and get them tens. Because the first thing you're gonna know is when someone gets a 10, when they get nothing but tens, that's a good thing. If they get
Okay.
anything a little less than a 10, if it's like an 8 or 9, it's okay, but it's not the same as getting straight tens all across the board. The
Oh.
ballroom culture is very, very, mm, from my perspective, from what I see on the outside, it
Mm-hmm.
seems kind of perfectionist, but it keeps people motivated so that they can be their best, so that they can be focused and determined to win. Because
Okay.
when someone is competing in sex siren, for example, you're competing against someone from a different house. So,
Uh-huh.
for example, if it's Ebony competing with Balenciaga, or if it's Mizaki Mugle going against someone from Ebony, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta bring it. Not only you have to
Wow.
bring it, but you really gotta bring it to the judges because the judges can be fierce. Because if they chop you, girl, you're done. You are
Wow.
done. So I don't know if you've ever seen an epic. You might need to watch Pose again so you can get a little bit of what I mean. The only difference is that Pose kind of showed the ballroom scene from the 80s and 90s. Now,
Mhm.
from what some people have said, and I've observed this mainly from those who are like maybe over the age of 50. Some people said the ballroom scene has evolved and changed between sometime between the 90s and up to the early 2000s. So it's a little less family oriented
Mhm.
and a little bit more like, kind of serving yourself. It's supposed to be like a family. That's what houses are supposed to represent.
Uh-huh.
But not everyone has that purpose, and it's just a matter of knowing what you're joining and knowing who's joining you and things of that sort.
Mhm.
Because I
Hey,
won't be surprised.
Terry, welcome in. Okay, welcome in, Terry. Saying hi to Wendy. Okay, so let me read you. I just opened up the whole email thing that I got with this, and honey, this is serious. This is a whole look. This is a whole. Hang on a second.
Hey,
Where
Terry, by the way,
it's a whole thing, baby.
does it say anything about categories or?
Yes, it's a whole thing here.
Yeah, they want to make
It's
sure you're ready because they don't want you to get chopped
honey.
at the ball because
Okay,
that's embarrassing.
so let me recap this for you, honey. Let me show you how serious this is. Okay, I'm not going to even do like the admissions and they have an express entry, tables, all that good stuff.
Oh
Because my
yeah, them
boss,
tables are expensive. That's why it's best to get a table as a house as a whole.
yes,
A
well, my
table and you
boss,
cool.
my boss who is good best friends with the person who's doing it, I'm sure he has like a premium table because he's like, how many tickets you want, darling? Like, let's do it. So
Man, I wish I was in New York right now. I would love to go to this ball with you. I hadn't been to a ball
I
in years.
know. I know. Okay, so I'm not gonna do the tables because the VIP section is 1800. Okay.
What?
Yes.
The most I seen a table, even if it's VIP, was usually like 500, but
No.
18.
Because remember, I don't know if you heard me, but the guy who wrote Pose, and Pose was like loosely based on his life. This is his
Oh,
book.
so that person is the one that's organizing
Yes, this
everything.
is this is
Oh,
his
got
vault.
it.
And he does this every year. So grand prize
Oh,
is $5,000 and a trophy. Um, and it's suited to win BQ realness with a twist. Tonight's the night to restore order to this house of cards. First comes realness, then comes the twist. Secure your pass to part two by getting your tens in a BQ realness category of your choice. Come back twisting in a playing card joker inspired effect. All twisters who win their respective realness categories will alternate deciding the first round battles for part two. This category cannot be taken as a house and every man for themselves from the start. Jokers are wild, but realness is king. Which trickster will trump them all and snatch this $5,000 grand prize ring? Production is not a must, but limited to 90 seconds, and it better be worth it. They have Serious Sickening, Sinister Sis Part 2, which is Cis Women Team Triple Threat, One Face, One Sex Siren, One Vogue.
I think you can do
Um,
all three of those by yourself, especially the Vogue.
then they have FF for Fashion, FF Best Dress, Rich Bitch, No Cap. Okay.
That's you.
Welcome to the lifestyles of the rich and famous, where the only cap allowed is on taxes.
That's you. You can do that. You're rich. You're very wealthy.
Honey, bring us over the top fashionable look with a villainous ego to match. Labels aren't a must, but if you dare, remember no capping allowed. Then MF labels, the unstoppable mastermind villain returns. That's one trophy and a cash prize of $1,000. This is labels. We don't care how you got them. Just make sure you got them done, done, and more done. We'll leave the years to you, but like the ladies, no capping, please. Then it is OTA foot and eye swag, no bags, no gags.
Yeah, no bags, no gags.
Ow!
Otherwise, hit the streets, your ass is grass.
Oh my God. We don't want any distractions tonight with all those extras. It's all about the foot and the eye. Bring us attention grabbing, authentic, and verifiable designer pieces while dressed in house swag paraphernalia. Then is MF Best Dress. Tis the season. This is an impeccably styled and tailored to perfection. Bring us the fashion that was missing from this year's shows and red carpets. The standard has not changed. Come dressed for the season. OTA Culture Shock. This is bringing street fashion to the runway from any global urban center other than American. Leave us in total shock and a look that's sure to speak the language. Come on.
Bella, I
Yeah.
was just thinking about something.
Huh?
So since the one of the creators of Pose is organizing and facilitating this ball, it would
Mhm.
be so dope if he got Billy Porter to actually host it, just like on the show.
Oh my God.
That would be so dope if he actually got Billy Porter to host it.
I, I don't know who's hosting, but I know this is going to be serious.
So which category are you gonna compete in? 'Cause I
Oh,
know
I'm
you.
not competing. Girl, I'm not competing. I'm just watching. This is my first ball.
Why?
I'm
You
going to
can
have the
compete in something.
experience.
I mean, you won't be part of a house, but they'll be like, "Oh, I love this young lady right here. What's her name?" And they'll be like, "My name is Bella Brown Girl Bella."
Oh my God. They have so many categories: BQ, schoolboy realness, BK, pretty boy realness, executive realness,
Yes,
FF,
executive.
legendary, iconic realness,
You can
moms
go for
we
that one too,
love.
Bella.
Huh?
You can go for executive realness too.
Oh my God.
Just pull out your best angry woman power suit and then wear that.
This is serious. Wow. Honey.
Wow. When is this ball?
It's in Queens, in New York.
Well, I'm sure where. I'm talking about when. What day?
Oh, it's on Saturday.
Oh, this Saturday? Oh, well,
Mhm.
damn. I wish I could go. I really would love to go to that. That would be a great birthday gift to myself to go to the ball
I
and
know.
hang out with one of my favorite people, hands down, bar none.
Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. Listen, Angelina, this, I'm like, what should I wear?
What do you feel like wearing?
I
I mean,
don't know.
I'm sure you have a lot of options.
I have a lot of options. I can go total glam ballroom Diana Ross style with like
You can
a
do
beat.
that.
I could do beaded dress and just give you, glamour, darling, glamour, glamour.
Well, one of the things though is if you do wear like a glamorous dress, what
Hmm.
will help you stand out too is if it's a sequin dress.
It is. It is. You want to see it? Hold, please. I'll show you.
Yes.
Hi, Beverly.
And this is where she cues the Hold Please theme song. Dun 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 dun
I
dun dun
know.
dun 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 dun. Hold please. Dun. I'm just kidding.
Go ahead, girl. Do that theme music.
Dun, dun, dun,
Do
dun,
it. Do
dun,
it. Do
dun.
it. Zip
Dun,
to it. Okay, because
dun,
this thing
dun,
is so long, I'm gonna
dun.
keep it in the plastic, but
Isn't that like plastic off the sofa?
no, honey, like plastic is Austin, baby. You see that? You see the label.
Ooh,
You see the vibes.
fancy.
Okay, I haven't even listen. What that rapper said? Rip me out the plastic because I'm brand new. She brand new, honey.
Yes, I see
Brand
that.
new, and she long to the floor. Long to the floor,
You
honey.
might need somebody to help carry her to make sure she don't
He'll
drag.
carry me.
That beautiful dress cannot drag on the floor.
Oh, it's not gonna drag, honey, because we have some Halston heels for that, boo.
Okay. Now, is it green kind of like the dress?
No, it's silver, baby.
Silver? Okay, I could get with silver because
Yeah.
silver will reflect like the dress, how it's reflecting because it's sequin.
Yes, yes. So I have two options actually for the shoes. All right, so this is option A for the dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please, let's do another. Let's do the shoes next. Yes, shall we?
Yes, for the shoes. Come on through and bring the second option too.
Okay, so
And I want to see my baby dream.
okay.
So while Bella is getting the second option and maybe dream, don't forget to invite your friends over to this show. It's gonna get really good.
Mm, what did I do with my other shoe?
And while you're at it, don't forget to share this out, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Bella's channel.
Okay, I don't know where the other shoe is, but it's just plain. Use your imagination. It's a plain silver mirrored shoe. But this, now that I'm thinking about it, if I'm going all out glamour and like my beaded purse kind of vibe, then we might want to do this shoe.
Oh, now that's beautiful.
We might want to do Jimmy Choo.
Jimmy Choo.
And then I have a handbag like this to match.
Okay. Do you also have any accessories, like any bracelets, necklaces? That's gonna either shoe or
I don't really wear like costume pieces on my neck because I can't wear costume jewelry on my neck because it will make me like itch. And I'll
Hey, Vern, how are you feeling? Vern, isn't it past your bedtime? Usually by now you've been like,
all right, so that was the Jimmy option.
And then does the Vern's kisses because I can't do it like she can, but.
So that was the Jimmy Choo shoe option with that dress. And then, like I said, I have the plain silver mirrored heel that I could wear with that too. So that's option one.
Yes.
Then let me show you option two. How please? Wait here. Let me do it for Angelina. Let me do your.
I love this part.
Where is she? She is right here.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please.
I had to come back with the fan, baby. All right. Option two. So, option two would be a shorter version of option one. So, it'd be a mini dress.
Ooh.
I'm going to do the sparkles because, ballroom and all. So, here's option two.
Ooh. Actually, I like that one better because it better matches the shoes.
Yeah, so I could wear those. I could wear those. Or I can kind of like do a little bondage thing. This goes around my ankle, and then this has like a
Ooh.
cage look from my shoes.
There you go.
I could do that with, style it up with my bag, bold lip, lashes. We could do that. Or I have a new love, but they're actually downstairs. I have some Fendi shoes that would go great with that because it's the Fendi first sandal. So it has the double F as the heel. And I actually brought them on my trip. Love them because they're very, very comfortable to wear. Um, and that may be a good option because I can carry a black clutch, my black and gold clutch, the Fendi's, this, and be set. Right?
Yes.
We could do that. We could definitely do that. So, and she has pockets.
Yes, you can't go wrong with pockets.
We love a good pocket
Just
moment.
just don't put too many things in it though.
No, no, no. We don't need anything but the option to throw our hands in there when we want to look cute and pose, right? Psh, psh, you know, I want
So
to
I
hit.
guess the other
I don't want
question is, do you have
to.
accessories that match either one of those options?
Oh, absolutely. So, like I was saying before, I'm not really that um wearing necklace kind of girl, but I do have these lovely earrings that are like my new loves. These are in gold, and then I have the same
Ooh.
pair in a silver. So with this one, I might just wear the gold ones because they would shine. Plus, they'd pick up the gold in my shoe if I decide to go with the Fendi. But if I do wear or these shoes here because they have the gold around the ankle,
Mhm.
or I could do the silver Jimmy Choos, wear the silver version of these. Then my real watch. I have, some watch options. I would wear like my diamond bracelet, style it up. Very subtle, but not too in your face. Because
Exactly.
the dress gonna do it all, baby. The dress gonna do it all. You see how she shimmer?
Yes, that is gorgeous there.
All right. So if there's any guys in the building, if you guys want to share what option you think works. Like I said, the law. Oh, did I share? Oh, hang on a second. Let me go grab Miss Greenie.
Yay, we get to grab my baby so we can give her some love on the
So your
screen.
baby's downstairs, so I might have to do another hold please to go get her, which we'll do after we decide which one we're gonna do for the ball. So which one should Bella wear to the ball? Long green or short and sassy? Let's put up a poll, shall we? Yes, we shall.
Shall we?
Shall we? Yes, we shall. You're back, Terry, just in time. You have a poll. Okay. So, let's see who won the last poll. All right. So, who should get the dog in the divorce between Sofia Vergara and the Joe Magnacello? It said 79% said wife. I'm trying to see
I
what the
can't believe
percentage
Vern
of
said the green is ugly. Isn't that your favorite color, Vern?
That's why she laughing. All right,
That
so I
green is
think
your.
I said
Wait a minute.
78% said wife, 21% said husband. All right, so let's do the poll for the ball. What should Bella wear? What should Bella wear to the ball? Long and green,
Hey, TC, how
short
are you?
and sassy. All right, there's the next poll. What should Bella wear to her very first ball? Hey, Beverly. That's a how to you. Welcome in. I heard somebody else came in. Yes, TC. Welcome in, TC. Oh, don't kill me, girl. I've been busy. I hit the ground running on this new job. And so I haven't had a moment to like do anything. I was telling everybody before you got here, I get up at 5 a.m. and I'm out
Oh
the
shit,
door.
that's early.
Tell me about it. And by the time I get home, it's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So
That's
12
that's some
hours I'm
dedication.
out and about and dipping and doing. So by the
And
time I
then they
get home, I don't even know how I'm talking right now. I don't even know how that's happening.
because you love your job and you feel fulfilled and you get a chance to see us and we lift you up and we support you and love you.
Yes, thank you. Terry said long and green. Okay, so these are the options, guys. One more time. Thank you, Terry, for weighing in. Long and green and backless. You know, I'll put all this goodness up in here. I'll put all this belliness up in here. So this is long and green. And then we have the shoe options, which I shared earlier. And then this is the short and sassy. And she's short. She's a mini dress. She got pockets though. And she's short and
Yes.
sassy. She's
Now, will that dress show any cleave?
no, the green one will. The green
Damn, I
one
need
will
to
show,
change my.
the green one will show all the belliness. And if you haven't noticed, I got a tan. I got tan lines too though. So it's not like fully baked in. So you can see like where I'm light and where I'm dark.
Bella,
But
if you
where
want a
the
true
dress
baked in
is, I
tan
think
line,
it'll be okay.
yeah. If you want a true baked in tan line, go to Vegas.
Oh, I know. But my aunt is like so mad at me right now because Beyonce and we were supposed to go together. She got her tickets already. Of course, I flaked. I was like, yeah, I just came from a trip. Then I had to go on this trip. Then I had to do this. And I was like, then I started my new job. I was like, it's too much. Too much
Is
ripping and
it?
running. Right. And now I'm having FOMO because she was just here in Jersey and I heard the show was fantastic and I missed it.
You
Then
missed
she
it.
was in, yeah, because again, I was like, I don't want to go. Do I want to go? Then I was like, okay, if I go, like, who's gonna spend the money that I want to spend to see her where I want to see her? And then I finally found somebody who was like, yeah, I'll spend that money with you. And I was like, but then do I want to do that? So I ended up not doing it. So again, missed out on that. Then she was in Boston for one show, but I was like, it's in the middle of the week. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. It was like in the middle of the week.
You
So
could
I
have
was like,
went.
no, I'm not doing that.
Could have went to Boston.
The last time I saw Beyonce in Boston, I saw her and Jay for the On the Run. The parking was so ridiculous. I had to park outside of the venue and then walk to the venue. That's how crazy the situation was. So I was like, I'm not doing that. Plus, I'd be working, so I have to like bake that into the travel. And I'm like, by the time I get home, it's 8 o'clock. So that really means that I would need to change at the office and ride the train with that outfit on or drive in and drive with the outfit on. I was like, it's too much. It's too much.
Well,
So,
Bella, I'll tell you this though. You are blessed because you live among that metropolis thing that everyone talks about, where all those big cities are close together, like New York and DC and Philly and Boston.
mhm.
So you got it made in the shade. That's why I'm a
Uh,
little jealous.
I know, I know.
So you
So, so
could
yes,
do
so
it.
the,
I just know you
so the
don't.
next thought was, she's around my birthday, which is next month. Um,
Yeah. What?
she's gonna
Remind us what day so everyone will know so they can be prepared.
Septiembre. um, when is it? The 17th. So DC
D.
siete, DC siete. So September 17th. But here's the thing. Around that time, she's gonna be in Texas.
Oh Lord.
So I'm like, I could see her in her hometown of Texas. That would be dope. That would be dope.
So would you take that trip to September in September?
I could do that. I could do that because my birthday is on a Sunday, but she's not performing. I don't think she's performing on my birthday. I think she's performing the weekend after my birthday. Let's just see real quick, shall we?
Yes, let's take a look.
Let's just see. How this thing pops up on my search immediately.
Speaking of, her and Taylor Swift had downtown Chicago on lock.
I know they did.
That whole weekend, it was her, Taylor Swift, and NASCAR had downtown Chicago on lock for at least the 3 or 4 days straight. And then don't get me started on what Lollapalooza is going to end up doing. Actually, they started doing it starting today because Lollapalooza just started.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so at the end of this month, she'll be in Vegas. I really want to go because my aunt is going to be there, but she's going to be up in the nosebleed section. And I really didn't want to do that.
Oh,
You know, I'm bougie. I'm like, I want to go over the nosebleed section.
see,
That's
the
really
way
why
you
I
are
didn't want to
about
go.
seeing Beyonce Knowles Carter is the way I am when it comes to going to a WWE event. It's either front row or no row.
Yeah. And I was just like, eh. All right. So she will be the weekend around my birthday. She'll be in Seattle. I've never been to Seattle. We might
So
be able
we go to
to.
Seattle, and if so, which days?
It's on a Thursday though. That's the thing.
No,
That's
not Thursday.
right. So I was thinking I could do the 23rd of September because she'll be in Houston.
Now that will work, and you'll be in her hometown. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that works better for me too.
Right. So I could do Texas on the 23rd, fly in that 22nd, go see her on the 23rd, fly back home the 24th, and then I'm working from home that Monday, so I'm home.
Are you thinking about swinging by Dallas while you're in Texas?
Why would I do that?
Bella!
Hmm. Anyway, next
Oh,
question.
come on. Oh,
When will
God.
Beyonce be in Alaska? She's not going to Alaska. Her
She
last
better go to
stop
Alaska. She
is
probably has fans there too.
what happened now?
I said Beyonce better go to Alaska. She probably has fans there too.
No, her last stop is October 1st in Kansas City.
Kansas City. I think
That's
her
what I
last
said,
stop would have been
Kansas
Houston.
City. And then she's going to New Orleans at the Caesar Superdome before that. So September 27th.
You don't want to go to New Orleans. You're gonna be sweating bullets in New Orleans.
Oh, I've been to New Orleans in July, so I know how they get down.
I mean, it's a nice place to visit as a tourist, but the humidity, you can cut it like cheesecake.
Oof. Yeah. So I'm thinking the 23rd, Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Yeehaw. So
Well,
we're gonna see how that rolls out, how that will shake out. Hey, okay. All right. So we talked ball outfits. Let me see what this poll is looking like.
yeah. And while you're
Oh,
looking, what was it say?
long and green, 80%, short and sassy, 20%. Really? Y'all want me to do long and green?
Looks like they do. They want you in that green dress.
Honey, this is a Diana Ross special, honey. Y'all know how long this thing is?
That's what I was concerned about. That's why, when I voted the way that I did because I was a little concerned about the length and other people possibly stepping on the back of your dress.
Oh, nobody will be stepping on this, honey. No one. No one. She might have to come with her own security. Security.
I thought you're gonna have security anyway.
I'm sure I will, darling. I'm sure I will. Somebody's got to secure this body.
The community will have their life when they meet you.
Who will have their life?
The entire community that's going to be at the ball, everyone in the ballroom.
Well, let me tell you something. Jack, who is the founder and the creator of this, he and I love him. He loves me. We love each other. He is fabulosity personified. So I'm quite sure between that dress and them shoes, this big ass hair, and whatever I'm gonna do to beat my face, and what he gonna do, we gonna be the stars of the show, honey. They gonna have to be putting it together to compete with us, and I ain't even competing, baby.
You're not. I think you still should consider it. I think you would at least win one category.
Oh, honey, I'd win them all.
You'll win the category. You'll win the trophy. You win the money.
Yay! But yeah, I'm just excited to go to my first ball. For real, for real. I'm just excited to go to my first ball. This is going to be so much fun, so much great energy in the room, so much great vibes, and then coming off the heels of this wonderful visual that we're going to do tomorrow to really uplift the community and let them know that we're behind them and we're supporting them 110%. I think it's going to be a good feel. And it's actually two parts because remember I said there's a part one and there's a part two. So it's taking place over the Saturday and the Sunday. I'm only going on
Right.
Saturday. So
Right.
God bless y'all, whoever does this both days. But I was like, I can't do both days. That's my whole weekend with coworkers. I was like, I can't. I can't possibly. I couldn't possibly. But oh, TC, hey, I
I
didn't
told you,
see her there.
TC.
Hey, honey bunny.
Oh, TC's actually
Wow.
here.
Wow,
Hey,
what's up?
honey. I'm just running my mouth and
Yes, you are.
talking.
I was like, hold up, swole up. What's up, Angelina? What's going on, sis?
Hey, how are you? You
What's up
looking
to the chat? Hi to the chat.
gorgeous.
Terry, I see Terry, Ray, everybody, Vern, all that. What's up,
Looking
Brown? Let me
gorgeous,
say something.
TC.
Angelina, I
What?
have a problem with
Uh-oh.
with Beyonce not going to Alaska. Don't you think that would be the most awesome place for her to go?
She
I
didn't
think
go to
so. I'm,
Hawaii either.
It's too
I'm
hot in
sure she has
Hawaii. It's
friends
too
there
hot.
in Hawaii and in Alaska. And I'm very sure she went to those places. There, of course, there'll be people there who will want to see her, but also people who's willing to go fly to Alaska and to Hawaii to see her.
Exactly. And this is the best time for Alaska because it's the season right now. They have a bunch of crab balls at Maine. They have a bunch of lobster fests going on. It is the weather is absolutely on point. It's not hot. It's not freezing. And it's the best time to go. It's the best time to have anything at this point. Hawaii is too hot. No, it's too hot right now. I
It
go to
is. I
Hawaii.
didn't know that.
It's in January. That's Hawaii's a January visit.
Oh, okay.
That's all. Go to Canada. Go to all those
I
states.
think she went to Canada already. I think she went to Canada.
I think she started her tour in Europe and she probably already went to Canada.
I
So
think she
that's good.
did.
I'm just saying, like, why don't people want to go to Alaska? I don't get it.
I went to Alaska. I had a good time. I
I
went.
was on a cruise there. Yeah, I mean, like, it was amazing.
You know who's doing a cruise there? I think
Who?
next year. Edna's World. Edna's doing a cruise there. I'm thinking about
Really?
going. I
Really?
think around this time
That's
next
what I'm
year.
talking about. Yes, this is the best time to
hmm
go.
hmm I might do
Wow.
that. I might do that. All right. So I think we've reached a consensus on the green dress.
Yes, I
I'll
voted
get
for the
back to
green.
you guys on the accessories and all of that jazz. And of course, I will be blogging
Yay.
and sharing as much as I can about the ball. I don't know, if I can film the whole thing or whatever, but the
I mean,
parts
you
I
can
can,
film
I
the whole thing
will.
and just cut it down. And, by the way, is the baby going to the ball?
Dream,
Yes.
she too young. She can't go to the ball.
She
Past
can
her bedtime.
go.
It's past her bedtime. She need to be asleep now.
Is she asleep?
I don't know. She probably downstairs cutting up something. Listen. She was at one of my other aunt's house during the cruise. And let me tell you something. She was giving my aunt fever. So much so when I came back to pick her up, she was like, she ain't like the other one. Talk about Dream. It's not like Brooklyn. She's like, she ain't like the other one. I said, no, Auntie, she's not. She beats to her own different drum. I said, yes, they're the same breed, but they're not the same dog.
They're not
Um,
the same baby.
Dream is not that docile, quiet dog, that calm, easy dog. She is a firecracker.
I hope you're
Oh,
ready for that firecracker.
She is a firecracker. Oh, I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I have been fully indoctrinated into the dream way of working, and her with me, because she know when says no, and I mean business, she know to stop.
Uh
She know
oh.
to stop what she doing. Because look, I don't have
Uh
time, especially when I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, which means I gotta feed you and get you settled and get you underway so I can, go do what I gotta do. Like, I ain't got time for you to be playing around. The first day she was like, "Oh, let's play. You up early. Oh, let's play." I was like, no, lady.
You
You
ain't
know,
ready.
playing.
Bella has to commute to work.
Okay. I was like, "Mommy got to make these coins so that you can get the kibble that you deserve, honey."
Right. We got to keep Bella wealthy.
Exactly. At least, my coffers need to be, well, you know, well enhanced. So I was like, I ain't got time for
Mhm.
you drain to be paying with you and this here nonsense. I was like, So that was day one. By day two, she was like, "Oh, mommy just gonna feed me and wipe me down and get me ready for daycare." Okay.
Oh, she has daycare every day.
3 days a week.
Oh, how does she like it?
She loves it because she get the cut up. She bossing around the big dogs. I'm like, why are they listening to her? She little.
That's because she's adorable. It's because she's very persuasive. And she's a baby. That's
And
why.
she crazy. And she crazy. You forgot that
That's,
part. She crazy.
well, that's probably all the more reason why they listen to her.
Right. Because they like
Mhm.
this little dog crazy. She barking and running up on me like I'm short.
Do you vlog? Do you vlog her there, or have you?
I
Queen?
haven't, but I definitely should,
You
especially when
should.
her friend, the Great Dane, is there because the differences in size between these two is hilarious. Hilarious. And when he sees
Yeah.
that he gets down, like he's getting to her level, he'll go down on all fours and he'll do
Okay,
and
that's
she be like,
submission.
I'm like,
Oh.
no, he being nice to you and like, giving you deference and you acting up. Why are you
Well,
cutting
maybe that's why he got on all fours, is because he liked that. He
He
liked
He's
everybody.
do.
submitting. He's submitting. That's why, because she understand. She said, let me show you, you humans, what canineism is all about. This what the canines, the real itch, babe,
Okay.
wopsy, woo, do how they do.
Mhm,
You see what I'm saying?
mhm.
And
And
you know,
she's a Scorpio. Remember that.
oh,
She's a
see, that's it.
Scorpio?
That's it.
Uh-oh.
That's all. That's all she wrote.
And with Scorpio's a
Spicy.
fixed sign, so that means Dream is stuck in her ways.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, she
yeah.
is. She very much is stuck in her ways
And it's
and
about
very
her.
stubborn.
It's about her, and she wants her way too.
Yes. Well, y'all saw that when we did the training. I thought for sure he was gonna flunk that girl. Because she was like, if you don't have a treat for me and a treat that I like, I ain't doing nothing for you, sir. I ain't laying down. I ain't rolling over. I'm not doing nothing unless you got the treat I want.
Ooh, ooh.
And he gave the other dog the treat before she got the treat. She was hot.
I know that's
She
right.
was hot.
Oh.
That's right. Wrong. Don't do that.
She was hot. She was like, how he get the treat first? It's supposed to be me. So she was a mess.
There's
All right.
Dream.
So for the rest of y'all that's in here, let me just quickly run down the itinerary that was Brown Girl Bella on this vacation. So, like I said, I went in a couple of days beforehand, went to Miami, had a fantastic time. Um, Lowe's in South Beach, did your girl
Mm,
lovely.
mm.
I had a VIP check-in with the concierge. I didn't have to stand on any line. I got to sit down. I got to drink champagne, real champagne, not sparkling wine, real champagne. Your girl was just treated
What's
lovely.
the difference?
Between that and any other day. I swear, you and my cousin, y'all are the same people. Because she said that to me too. I was like, well, the difference is sometimes I do have to stand on the line. Sometimes I do have to schlep. It's not often, but I do. And she's like, yeah, but even then, you find a way to make that a luxury experience too. I'm
Mhm.
like, but this was special because this, you got the call beforehand. Like, make sure you come into the special VIP. Then you get there, they have your name and your little picture so they know like who you
Ooh.
are. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That part.
Mm,
And
mm.
I was like, oh, so you're gonna be in this, and then here are some drink tickets, so you can have drinks, and there's breakfast every morning, and here's where you go to have breakfast, and let us know if you need a car to take you anywhere, like red
Mm.
carpet treatment, a white glove service, like beautiful, beautiful,
Ooh.
beautiful.
Well,
Highly recommend it. Lowe's. Use your Platinum American Express, and you will have what you need to have.
well, what I mean by the difference, I meant the difference between champagne and sparkling wine that you
Oh,
mentioned.
okay. So champagne is made in Champagne, France, and that is the only thing that can be labeled champagne because anything outside of Champagne, France is sparkling wine. It has to be called sparkling wine. Okay.
Oh,
Also, in the fermentation, it's different between sparkling wine and champagne. So, how they make it and as well as where they make it distinguishes that from sparkling wine.
fascinating.
Mhm.
So wonderful. And added to that, guess who was there having like their convention? MAC Cosmetics.
Oh, oh,
What?
oh. Oh,
That's
see.
my brand.
Oh.
And y'all know I'm not really a MAC girl. Like I have my
I
favorite
know.
lipsticks or whatever. But let me tell you something. I went back to MAC. I went to one of the MAC stores in South Beach. I blogged about that. I threw some things in the bag. I'm gonna show y'all some of that too. Um, and one night there was a party, a private party that Mac threw for all their employees. So it was like all the executives from around the world, and they were hearing about, all of their new campaigns for the upcoming year. It's also going to be their anniversary. So they were talking about all that good stuff. And so me, right? Always dressed for dinner. I went downstairs, run into one of my little sisters in AKA. Like I wrote her letter, like all of that good stuff. So she was there because she is an executive for Mac in the New York office. And
Mm.
so
Okay.
I got to like hang out with her at the party, and it was just an amazing, amazing experience. So I blogged a little bit of that too.
Okay.
Then I went to a authentic Cuban restaurant, and they had a Latin band there. Beautiful singer. She was Afro Latina. And like, her voice was amazing, beautiful. I think I put a little bit of it on my Instagram, but she and I got to like hang out and sing. So you see me like on the mic. It was a really nice experience.
That's you. That's you. Okay,
That
on the
was
mic.
that was me. That was me. But
Yes.
she was singing one of my favorite songs. I was like,
Oh
that
shoot.
was good.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get on the boat.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. So for all my cruisers, and I know, some of them are going to be probably watching the replay or what have you. And for my cruisers who are in here now, when I first heard that I was going on a Carnival cruise, and this was a Carnival cruise, I had my reservations because I was like, Carnival. I don't hear very good things about it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Really? What have you heard about it?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Me too.
yeah, that the food is awful. That
Oh,
the food is. They said the food is awful. It's nasty.
Ooh.
Um, in terms of like, it's dirty, it smells.
Mm,
The rooms are like all on top of each other,
mm,
which
mm.
is true, Like, I had a balcony and you could literally look down and go look right into somebody else's balcony.
Oh,
Right. So I had wanted to get the suite that kind of had the wraparound balcony because that one you couldn't look straight down into it, and it had a jacuzzi hot tub. Spoiler alert, on Carnival, you cannot do upgrades. So the room that you get is the room that you have.
Mm.
There's no like, oh, I'll pay extra when I get on the boat and upgrade into my next room. No. If you can't get it beforehand, that's it, as the kids say. That's it. You can't get nothing else. So that was a little disappointing.
Wow.
Then, so let's start from the beginning, and I'm going to highlight some points. Like I said, I'm not going to go through everything because that's what the vlog is going to be for, and I'm going to show you, some behind the scenes, and some receipts, to point out what I'm going to about to tell you now. So the embarking, smooth, not no problems there. I will say the first thing that kind of threw me was the fact that when you get to the boat, they line you up against the wall and then they bring the dog to like sniff your bags. So you have to lay your bags flat on the floor so that the dog can come over and like sniff your bags
and
to
go to
make
have
sure that
dream with you.
to make sure that there's no contraband is what the dogs are doing. The police dogs. And so I was a little taken back by that because, like, why do you have to have us lined up against the wall? Like, we're like criminals already. We didn't even get on the boat. I was like, what the heck is that? So, yes, I had the Cuba Libre. Yes, I did. I had the full Cuban experience, including the Cuban drinks. It was fantastic.
Ooh,
Um,
Cuban.
But yes, that threw me. Then we get on the boat, fine. Everything was good. We had to go to our I forgot what they call it. Like there are master deck or whatever they call that thing for a check-in. And then they go over like the safeties and all that stuff. I went in, showed my face, got my little you know, tag that said yes, I did it. I took part in it. And then I left. I didn't even hear all of that because I'm like, I've been on cruise ships before, never been on Carnival before, but I know, like if something happens, you're supposed to go to this station. This is your area. When you get ready to get off the boat, they tell you by your area. So this is like your home base. Gotcha. I don't need nothing else. So then I went upstairs to my room to get the bags. That took another
5 hours.
Hmm?
Oh, you said half an hour?
Yeah, about another half hour to get the bags.
Okay.
So got the bags, but here's the thing with the bags and with that situation. Um, they go in your bags. Not
Oh, hell no.
they go in your bags because
Fuck.
one of my family members, she was like they went into my bag because I had some liquor in there and the liquor is gone. So they went in and they confiscated, I guess, her liquor. Oof.
I have a question.
Oh, you ain't missing nothing with Carnival. I'm gonna tell you
So,
now.
I have a
So,
question.
huh?
I have a question. So
Sure.
what if your luggage has it to where you can lock up your luggage, like a combination
So,
lock?
okay, so coming back home, my bag was checked again by TSA. If you have a lock on your bag, they will break your lock if they need to go in and check your bag. and they will not tell you that they did that. You'll just
Nope.
get your bag back and the lock will be broken. And there's a card inside your
Right.
luggage that says TSA, we done checked your shit.
Oh hell no! And the lock is broken.
Yeah, and the lock would be broken.
They need to
That
fix
part.
that shit. No, you gonna fix my luggage or buy me a new one.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Terry, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right. So let me tell you the good parts, I guess, of Carnival. Plenty of activities, plenty of things to keep you motivated. There's something for everybody. If you brought kids, there's something for the kids. If you brought, your older relatives, there's something for them. They like to gamble. There's a whole like casino on the boat. And it's broken up between the smokers and the non-smokers. So if you have somebody who smokes, there's a section for them that they can gamble, whatever. When you're at the tables, or if you are like actively on the slots or whatever, there's opportunities for you to win stuff. So like one of my family members won a bottle of wine. So she won that at the casino. Somebody else got unlimited drinks at the casino. So that was all good.
Y'all some champagne winning, wine winning, drink winning. Y'all a very lucky family. I gotta hang out with y'all.
Listen, it's always a vibe. It's always a vibe hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm. Too, especially if TC.
But here's the thing: those drink packages, and remember, you're talking to a girl who doesn't mind spending for what she wants, but they were ridiculously overpriced, to the point where I was like, this makes no fiscal sense to buy this, especially if other family members have drink packages. Like one had a package that every time they're at the casino, they get free drinks. Okay, so when I go and meet you at the casino, I'll get my cocktail there. Then, another one had, the full drink package. So I was like, okay, when I see you, I get my pina colada or whatever. Then you can carry onto the boat one bottle of wine per person and one case of 24 of like sparkling water. So yes, my TT knows. So we all carried a bottle of stuff, and that's actually what happened to one of my family members. They put a bottle of liquor in a wine bottle, and I don't know if they smoked it and was like, nah, this ain't wine or whatever, but they confiscated it. So that's what happened in that case. But I got real wine, so mine wasn't confiscated. So got that, and then I also got the sparkling water. So we were all set there. So that was good. The food. How do I put?
Oh no!
I can't sugarcoat it. Y'all know I'm a straight shooter, right? Pow, pow, pow.
Shots fired. Are we doing shots fired?
Shots
Wendy
freaking
Williams?
fired.
Flag on the play.
If you go to any of the restaurants that were on the plan, right? On your cruise plan or whatever, the size of your food, your portion sizes, were less than what you would feed on a kid's menu. I'm gonna say that again. Ooh. The portion sizes that you were provided as an adult person was less than what you would feed a child under the age of 12 on a kid's menu. Like, I literally looked at the food and was like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, okay.
Am I supposed to eat this and get full?
Oh,
Is this supposed to be enough to sustain a human person, a grown
Grown.
adult person? This is supposed to be enough sustenance for you, for me?
Just one serving?
Especially a young adult like you,
Negative.
Bella.
I mean, at one point, I had ordered from one of the restaurants like a shrimp cocktail. The shrimp were this big, not even a full pinky. They were this big. So like they were the little small shrimp that you would get in, you know, like those little rings that they give you at BJ's and Costco's or whatever, little cocktail shrimp, but they look this big. That's what they served you, and they gave you 4 of them. I'm not joking. I have receipts.
Oh,
We know.
I'm not even kidding. I have receipts because at that point, after I saw this multiple times, I was like, I'm going to need photographic documentation because I cannot possibly see
nobody's gonna believe it.
Yeah, I can't possibly sit here and tell my babes this, and they're like, I got the picture. No, you need to see the picture to get the picture. So I have the pictures. So we're gonna share those with you. So that was one thing. Drinks are overpriced. They're weak as F.
Oh no.
Unless you're going to the casino, there they'll give you some liquor because they want you to stay there and gamble. So they're gonna put the hand on it. But at one point, I was drinking pina coladas, and I was like, I have no buzz at all.
Oh no.
Not like I have a little buzz, and I can kind of feel it. Not sure, you know, how deep the buzz is. I had no buzz. Like, oh, sorry. I'm dropping.
What you drop now?
I'm dropping shit. But I mean, I'm telling you, babes, when I tell you, I felt no buzz at all. To the point where I went up to the bartender. I was like, "Did you actually put alcohol in here?"
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh,
damn.
I said,
so it didn't sneak up on you?
No. And I mean,
Ooh.
my family, we get together, we drink, we drinkers, we like to have a good time. And we were like, I don't feel nothing. But if you bought one of their specialty drinks that came in like the little Carnival chip thingy, or the one that came in the little fish thingy, those were strong. So you had to pay extra to actually get a drink with some kick to it. So for me, it felt like everything that was quote unquote free or with the package was was not of high quality. If you went to a restaurant that you had to pay a little bit more for, the drinks were great, the food was good, they gave you great sized portions, all of that stuff. All right. So then, you know, one of you will say to me, well, Bella, they have buffets. It's all you can eat buffets. Why don't you just go to the buffet? The buffet was nasty as F.
Oh no. Don't tell me that. Okay. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Okay. Don't do this. Don't do this to me.
No me gusta.
Oh.
No me gusta nada.
Nothing. God.
Bella, what am I gonna do with you?
She's telling
Listen, look, my TT said, I am telling the truth. She bought her bottle of wine at the see?
Wow. Oh my goodness, TT. No.
I'd be scared to go on any cruises because
But see, this is the thing. I've been on Royal Caribbean. It wasn't like that. I've been on Norwegian cruise lines. Norwegian, for me, chef's kiss. I had the best time ever. The best time ever.
'Cause-
I will say one other thing that I did like and disliked about Carnival. When we got to the islands, they gave you a full day at the islands.
Okay.
Aruba, we got there at like, I want to say 8 or 9 in the morning. We didn't have to come back to the ship until 9 o'clock at night.
That's good.
So you got a full day to like explore the islands. If you want to go to dinner in the islands, you could do that because you didn't have to be
Mm-hmm.
back until 9 o'clock. Actually, around 9:30. And then even when we got back, they didn't push off until like maybe 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So I like that. Now, the thing I didn't like about it was we got that full day in Aruba. We got the full day in Bonaire. We get to Curacao, which again is the one that I wanted to go out of all the islands because that's the one that I was like, oh, I missed my chance before. I really want to go. And like now we're spending whole days there. This is great. How about we get there and we got to get back on the boat by like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh wow.
I was so pissed
That's
because I
weird.
only got to go to one beach. I wanted to go to the other beaches because the beach that we went to was the man-made beach. It's okay, but it's small and it's not really popping until the nighttime, and that's when, people come and it's a party beach, right? Because it's man-made beach, it's a small strip of beach, but they have a great, big, beautiful pool, which was heated, loved.
Oh,
The
oh.
drinks were really, really good there, loved that too. And the food was decent. So I was like, I would have loved to have been there in the evening when the DJ's there and the lights are all on in the pool and it's popping, so we can get a good experience of the island. Didn't get to do that. We had to be back by like 3 o'clock.
3. Wow. That was a cut in
That's
some
too early.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, to me, that was like wonk wonk because that's the last the trip.
Mm-hmm.
You need to like stretch that out. If anything else, like you could have cut Bonaire for me and gave me that time in Curacao, I would have been happy.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been happy. But to get there and then not be able to spend as much time as you did in the other two islands was a letdown for me. So that was another thing that I was just like, ho hum, ho hum.
Well, brown
Then,
girl, brown girl Bella, I'm getting ready to jump down because I
okay,
got to take care of a couple of things. I just want to say hello, goodbye, and
hi.
I'm still listening. I'm still listening. I'm in the chat.
Okay.
Okay,
Thanks
I
for
want to
coming
hear the
up
news. I
and
want to
hanging
hear the
out.
Nice
story.
to
So,
see.
and Angelina, talk to you later. Everybody in the chat, have a great Thursday and TGI Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
TGI Friday indeed. Okay, so yeah, so those were the things that I was like, ho hum, not really happy about. Then, as I was just getting ready to say, at some point on the cruise, the smell on the cruise
Uh-oh.
changed.
Ooh. What it smell like?
Old, funky, stale. I almost want to hold my breath kind of scent.
Oh, are
I
you serious?
I turned to one of my family members and I was like, "Do you smell what I'm smelling? Like, what the hell is that smell?" And it wasn't just like on one floor. It was on every single floor.
Do you think someone might have set off some kind of stink bomb or something?
No, because it wasn't just that it stunk. It was Yes, Terry, it was an assault on my nose. It was like we are like we want you to run out of this boat when we land in Miami. I want you to run like the wind. I want you to run like this boat is on fire. I want you to get off this boat as quick as possible. Because again, this is the other thing that I don't like, that I didn't like. They docked in Miami, got us off the ship, not so quickly as they got us on, and they were already starting to clean the rooms because people were coming in onto the boat as we were coming off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for y'all who love Carnival. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no way on God's green earth that these people are able to clean an entire ship in the manner in which it needed to be cleaned. Because like I said, and Terry, thank you for that phrasing, because that's exactly what it was. It was an assault on my nose. It's an assault. It's a personal assault.
Mm.
And the smell, I will never understand it either. Like I don't know. Like it infiltrated my bag. I had like my Chanel purse with me.
Yeah.
At one point, I opened up my bag. I said, "Holy!" I
Oh
gave like
no.
a scream of curses in multiple languages. Okay,
I'm surprised you
because
didn't.
the smell that emanated from my bag, my Chanel bag,
It smelled like the ship.
it smelled like some shit.
Oh!
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck for y'all. It smelled like some shit. It smelled like somebody
God.
made caca in my bag.
Gaga. What's gaga?
Caca, doodle
Oh,
in my bag.
oh, poo.
It smelled like doodle and ocean sea and funky fish.
Ugh. Not funky fish.
Funky fish. Yes.
My hair, my
Yes.
clothes, and all my
Yes.
luggage
This
smell.
is
Oh
this is this is why I
no.
had to have magic hair, because I had to cut out all of those braids that I had. I had to wash my hair repeatedly. I had to, by any means necessary, clean everything in my bag. I had to air out on my balcony. I had to air out my luggage. I had to like Febreze it like crazy to try to get that smell out.
Was the smell that strong?
It was horrendous. Horrendous. Like I was just like, you ain't got to tell me twice to get off your boat, because this smell, I wanted to get off hours ago, but you wouldn't let me.
So
I'm
my
ready
other
to go.
question is, how did the smell linger considering that you're on a boat? I'm pretty sure there's doors and there's like outdoor portions of the
Yeah,
cruise.
but on each level, there's like, outdoor area, or at least, an area, a common area where people are passing through. At some point between Curacao and getting back to Miami, that smell started coming, and I mean, I lost my shit.
Mm.
I did. Yes, some foul scent. And that to me drives me up the wall. I don't like foul scents. I don't like the smells like that. Just drive me crazy. And that's what I'm talking about. Yes, like foul for no reason. Like foul, like somebody got a dead body in here
Oh,
Like, are there dead animals in here? Like, what the fuck is that smell? And y'all know I'm a Virgo, right? So I'm very like picky. I'm very like, everything has its place. And like my table is still cluttered. My vanity table is still cluttered because I still have stuff because I didn't want to put it in the drawer because I wanted to make sure I like sanitized everything and wiped everything down. So there's a bunch of stuff on my vanity table that's not usually on my vanity table, but I had to keep it here because I needed to air shit out. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I could not put anything up really because it was just
it smelled awful.
it was yes, I was gagging too. I was gagging too. Never again. Never
Were you
again.
able? Were you ever able to air everything out and to get everything clean to where you got rid
Um,
of?
Not quite yet. Like my bag, yes. My clothes, yes, because I washed everything. So those are all done. I still have to do like my makeup and stuff like that, which was another thing. I packed way too much makeup. I
Oh
packed too much
no!
clothes too, but I packed way too much makeup. Like I'm gonna be filming my July faves, and in my July faves, I'm gonna show you the stuff that I wore during my vacation, and it was very, very minimal. Like a
Titi
lip,
bought new luggage.
huh?
I was saying Titi bought new luggage.
I I I would have bought new luggage too. If I wasn't able to air it out, I would have definitely bought new luggage. I definitely would have. Um, so my bag is like the only thing that I still need to like get that situated. It's almost there, but it's not quite there yet. And what else can I tell you really quickly? Because it's been 2 hours and I don't want to go too much over. And then I want you guys to watch the vlog. So I don't want to like tell you everything right now when we have the vlog coming out. But overall, like great time. They had like movie nights. You get to see a movie on the big jumbo screen outdoors, um, on the lawn deck chairs. That was really cool. They had a roller coaster, which it was way too windy. That's the other thing, too. Like you'll see in my vlogs, at some point the wind was just whipping through so bad all you heard was wind. You probably can't even hear me, so I'm going to have to dub over a lot of stuff because you won't be able to hear me because the wind was that powerful. So because of the wind they were not able to do and run the roller coaster, so I wasn't able to get on the roller coaster because I really wanted to show you guys the roller coaster and get on it, but we couldn't get on it because of the wind. And that was everywhere. Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, all windy. Um, what else? Bonaire, we went on this really nice. Was it Bonaire or was it Aruba? They're all merging together. But at some point, you'll see. One of the excursions was a Schumer, and it was like a private boat with a chef, and we got to do some snorkeling. Which I'm gonna tell you, Bella almost died on the snorkeling. I I thought I was a pretty good swimmer, but in some places in the Caribbean, they have these like pockets that are very shallow, and then they have other pockets that are very, very deep. So you'll find this in like Mexico, and in parts of the Caribbean where they have these really shallow, shallow areas, and then these really deep, deep areas. Now, the shallow areas I can navigate because I feel a little bit more confident in swimming in that area. But then when you get to the deeper portions, I think my body kind of stiffens up and panics. In any case, I get on the out in the water and it was fine. It was fine. I was good. And then this guy comes and he starts panicking, and he grabs me and pulls me down into like the deep section. And so, you have the international, like, I need help. This is like that symbol. So when you do that in the water, they will come out and they will, get you, give you a life preserver, and, help you out or whatever. I couldn't even wave my hand because this guy was like literally like pulling me underwater.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh, had me doped up. Oh, okay, no problem. My DD. Yes, welcome in, beer. Yeah, so he like tried to pull me under the freaking water. Said, "You was trying to drown, you little brown girl."
Oh no.
How the hell you gonna drown the brown girl, Bella? Who gonna do? Hold, please.
I could do it, but not quite like you. Not
Who
nearly as well
gonna,
as
who gonna
you.
flick y'all these fans and get y'all these teas? If I done drowned in the water, in the people's water.
Not to mention, I gotta have you on the message for every season.
Exactly. And then who's gonna take care of my dream? Dream is expecting her mama back.
I
She
will have to
cannot
take
go
care
without
of
her
her.
mama.
I'll probably have to take care of her because I love babies.
Yes. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So the guy came, or actually a girl came with the life preserver, and then I was able to like snorkel and see like the fish and stuff while this guy held on to the damn other side of the life preserver for dear life. And the girl was like, "Oh, come back, come back." I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to come back because I don't want him drowning my ass again." Hey, my 11.4K babe, what's up? Yeah, listen. I was about
That's a
5
good
minutes.
question. Did you?
I was 5 minutes off his ass because I was like, you tried to kill me. What's going on? He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just, nervous." But I was like, I get it. I was
Nervous.
nervous too. But you can't pull people down. Like, that's how you die and how you make other people die. I was like, damn. I was like, maybe I need to take some lessons at the Y or something to like practice some more. I was like, because I have a whole pool here and my family has a pool and I'm fine in a pool. I think it's the confidence level. I think if I know I'm in a place where I could stand up or at least get to a shallow area, I'd be okay. But in open bodies of water, you have to be a little bit more confident than you are in
Mhm.
more contained bodies of water. And I think that whole thing and him grabbing me and like trying to pull me down and all that stuff let me know that I need to be a little bit more confident in the ocean when I'm swimming. So that is one of the things that I took away as well. Like, really get stronger in the water, be more confident when I'm swimming so that if God forbid something happens like that, then I can hold my own. Yes, the nerve of him.
Yes,
And
the
he didn't
nerve of
even
this person.
apologize. He was just like, "Well, I panicked because I wasn't, confident with her." And I was like, I get it. I wasn't confident either, but you cannot hold on to somebody. Like, I'm not a life preserver.
Not to mention
Hold
a
on to
stranger.
the person.
A
Huh?
stranger.
This is a stranger, not family. A stranger guy. I don't know him. Hold on to me.
For all you know, he could have been intentionally trying to pull you down.
That part. That part. That part. I was like, I cannot possibly. Yes. Straight BS moved. Straight BS move. I was like, if you can't swim, don't come in here. Don't come in here. If you can't swim, get out the water. Get out the water. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Brown developers dude marry. Um, I want to say he might have been because he did have a woman with him.
So why did he pull
But the
over
woman
her?
wasn't in the water with us. The woman wasn't in the water with us.
Well, all the more reason for him to not get in the water.
That part, Angelina, that part. I was like, I can't with these people. But then that shows you the mentality of some people, right? Because that was the other thing about the carnival that I didn't really like. Like when you go to like the comedy shows or like the different things that they had, the lines were ridiculous. And some people, like myself, will stand, wait on the line. Look, I'm trying to be a part of the whole experience. It's my first time on Carnival. I want to experience everything. Then you got the knuckleheads that want to like cut lines. And when people call them out about cutting the line, then they want to get sassy with the people. I'm like, I have no time to hear all of this nonsense.
Not
While
sassy.
y'all sitting here arguing with, excuse me, let me move around you and get my seat. And then, like, if your family members weren't all there to like sit and with you when you go in, don't try to hold no seats. Them folks got so pissed with us but trying to hold seats. I put in the little group chat, which I liked as well, the little carnival group chat or whatever. That was cool. That was the only thing that was actually working. When it worked fabulously. To tell people like my family, look, y'all better come because I'm not holding no seats because Pookie and them is not trying to get me. I'm only one person and I don't want to have to fight Pookie and them. I don't. I wanna have a good time. I want to enjoy myself. I want to fling my braids, look cute, be cute, and listen to these comedy people do their little bits and dabs and whatever. And so they were like, oh, if they don't come in like 2 minutes, I'ma sit here anyway because you can't hold no seats and that. I
Oh,
was like, yeah, plus my
oh.
pearls. Are you
I
trying to
guess they,
assault
I
me?
guess they let any old body on the ship nowadays.
I was like, are you trying to assault little me? I'm just
Yeah,
trying to get my little cruise experience on at the little people's carnival. I ain't trying to get choked up by Pookie and them.
not Pookie and them. They just let any old body on the ship.
Listen, I don't care. I just need you not to be trying to assault me on the people's ship. First, the guy tried to drown me in the water, in the ocean. Then Pookie and them trying to run up on me. I was worried about me too, Ray. I was worried. I was very concerned. I was very concerned with my welfare and my well-being. I was very concerned
Gotta
because
keep itty bitty
some of the
people.
carnival people don't like to, you know, do things in an orderly fashion.
Yeah.
And then, like I went to an art exhibition and auction. I thought that would be a great experience, right? Oh, art auction, my first art auction. Look at some art, get some free art, get some champagne or whatever. Honey, those people were hot because they only gave you one little glass of champagne. She was like, oh, to get you in, they was like, oh, we're going to keep the champagne flowing. Da, 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 da. They ain't keep nothing flowing. They gave you one little glass. And when that glass was done, and you was like, wait, 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 wait. Me and my family was like, it's parched. They was looking at us like, yeah, and what we supposed to do with that?
Only one little glass.
Oh, one little splash, honey. One little splash. They gave your girl one little splash. It was like, don't ask for no more.
Damn, don't ask for no more. Well, don't ask for
Like
no
Big
more
Mama
money.
going into the box store. Don't look at nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing. And you ain't getting no second splash and no champagne. Had a seat. Had a seat. I was like, I ain't coming back here no more. They were like, oh, we're gonna do another one tomorrow. We're gonna have different art for you to take away because they give you a free like little piece of art. as a thank you for coming, but they gave everybody the same one. But yet in the booklet, they show you like different ones that you can get when you come to the exhibit, you're thinking, oh, you know, you can get one of these collections. No, you get one.
It's the
Of
same
the
one as
same
everybody else.
picture, right, that everybody else is getting. And that's it. You get your one little splash and you get your one little picture and be about your way. Okay. And the next item for bid is $30,000. Who wants to bid on this $30,000 painting? And I was like, my daughter could have did a better painting than this. And you want me to pay $30,000 for this picture of a person I don't even know who the hell he is?
Oh,
I don't know who these people is. They had maybe two names that I recognize from the art world. Not that I'm a fancy schmancy, you know,
I
art
thought you
dealer
were.
or art collector, that I go to a lot of them, but some of the bigger names you've heard of before, right? And so I was like, I've never heard of this person before in my life. Why would I pay $30,000 on a on a Carnival cruise ship? Not knocking Carnival, but you already know what it is, right?
I'm scared of
Why would I
cruises
pay
now.
$30,000 for this art? Why? But por qué? I don't understand. I don't understand how that's happening. So that was the other thing that gave me a little pause for concern. I was like, $30,000. Yeah, yeah. And then the art that we actually wanted to see, that we, you know, might have bid it on or whatever, they were like, oh, put the sticker on it and we'll put it up, you know, that shows an interest, and we'll put it up for the auction. They ain't put it up. They put up the pieces that they wanted to share with everybody. And if you had other thoughts about getting some other pieces on there, that wasn't happening. Unless there were multiple stickers on a piece of art, then that they brought up for auction. Other than that, yeah, no, they wasn't doing that. So I didn't like that either. I didn't like that either. So yeah, that was some of the main points that I wanted to talk about with my Carnival experience. The last thing I will mention is my stateroom person, you know, because each room or whatever is assigned a different stateroom attendant or whatever. My stateroom attendant, I want to say maybe this is his first couple of cruises and he's not really familiar with how things go and like what the etiquette is. But like he started off to me on the wrong foot.
Uh-oh,
Like
what did he
my
do?
stateroom attendants, they would be like, "Oh, Miss Bowers, you know, this is my card. Feel free to call me anytime. You know, I'm here to make your stay, you know, as enjoyable as possible. So if there's anything that you need, let us know." Blah 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 blah. So I'm coming in thinking, okay, stateroom attendant, I know how this go. So stateroom attendant, can I get some another chair out on my deck? No.
Wow. Not
No.
no.
No. Okay. Stateroom attendant, can I get, you know, some additional glasses or whatever? Oh, I'm sorry. Before we even get to asking my stateroom attendant for anything additionally, let me just break down to you how he gave me his card. And he was like, my hours are from 10 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. And so after 3 p.m., I don't answer the phone.
Oh, ooh, well. Now I didn't know they had hours, and I mean, I don't know anything about these
You don't
these
wait, you
cruises.
don't answer the phone after 3
Oh,
o'clock?
Oh,
You want break or something? Like, aren't you on this cruise ship with me? Isn't your whole job to attend? Now, I'm not gonna call you at 1 o'clock in the morning asking you to, give me some bonbons or some chocolate covered strawberries or anything like that. But let's be clear, my Norwegian stateroom attendant, he gave me those every single night, especially when he found out that I liked them. He was like, "Oh, Miss Shannon, I got you some more chocolate covered strawberries. They in your room. Oh, Miss Shannon, I know you like champagne. Here's some champagne. I put some extra glasses in your room because I know you like to have your family over to drink with you. Oh, Miss Shannon, I made you a special animal tonight. La 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 la." Like that kind of stuff. This one he was like, "Nah, I clock out at 3 o'clock. Don't ask for shit. Don't call me for ish because you ain't getting ish until I clock back on at 10 o'clock in the morning the next
oh.
day." I was
Did
like,
you talk to the manager once that happened?
did I do what now?
Did you talk to the manager or the
Listen, I'm
director?
still they sent me a whole like what you call it survey to fill out. Good night, TC. Good
Night, night,
night.
TC.
Wow, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, he was like, "I straight clock out at 3 o'clock. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for ish." Um, and at one point I had called because I needed an iron to iron like an outfit. And so I was like, "Oh, can you bring up an iron? It's like iron." They were like, "No, we have a laundry room. It's down the hall. It's number whatever what number it was. You go in there and you could bring your laundry in there and you can iron it in that room. We don't bring up irons." I mean, I have never heard my stateroom attendant tell me no so many times. He told me no at least once a day. At least once a day.
Oh, not no.
At least once a day. And then the animals that he brought me up, and I love that's one of my favorite parts about the cruises, right? Each day, different animal, different towel animal. Oh, let me see the creativity. Let me see what they're gonna come up with. Let me see what they're gonna do.
They bring real animals?
No, they make animals out of the towels. So they will like, make a monkey or a frog or an elephant. Like they make different animals and every night it's a different animal. So my animals, they were a little challenged. I'm not gonna say deformed. I'm not gonna say deformed because that's not politically correct. I'm
Oh
just
my
gonna say
gosh.
that my animals were special animals, right?
Oh.
I think like my person, this might have been his first forward, or maybe the tower animals ain't really his thing. Maybe they're not really his thing. 'Cause at some point, I came in and I was like, I had to study it. Like, what kind of animal actually is this that I'm looking at right now? I don't understand.
Wow.
I don't understand. And then the last night, he was supposed to make like a little towel heart. And one of my family members came in the room and they was like, "Oh, you got two snakes kissing."
Wow.
I was done. When I tell you, I fell out. I was like, "No, I think that's a heart." And he was like, "That ain't arguing me. That ain't no heart. That's two snakes kissing." I was like, "Yeah, that's a heart." Because he put inside the heart his little business card again that he gave me at the first thing. Talk about, "I hope you enjoy my service and my." No, I ain't enjoy your service. No, I didn't enjoy your hospitality. No, I ain't enjoy nothing. Nada, zip, zero. And that's what I thought too. Like in my other cruise ships, I had an iron, but no, I got to go to a iron place to get an iron, and they don't do it for you. You gotta go and do it yourself and stand on the line and iron with a bunch of other people in a room,
What?
strangers.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that part. I took pictures of the animal too. I did, because like I said, I needed to have receipts. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what the animals are. I'm gonna make y'all guess what the F these things are.
Oh no, don't do that to us,
I'm gonna
Bella.
make
We
y'all
already
guess
been
what the
through
F these
enough.
things are.
We
Because
already been through enough on this
the
show.
only thing I'm gonna tell you is that the last one is not two snakes kissing. It's a heart. It's a heart that's a little challenge, a little artistically challenged, but it's a
Yes.
heart. Now, you know what? I shouldn't laugh at him so bad, because if I were a stateroom attendant and this is one of the things that I had to do, I probably would be doing the same type of thing. It probably would be animals that you'd be like, what's Shannon trying to do here? I'm not quite sure what animal she's trying to convey in this thing. And the thing that I loved, and again, I'm comparing with my other cruise ships, like they did things to enhance the towel, right? Because on the cart, on his cart, you see like the frog, they had the frog eyes, it was in green. So you were like, oh, okay, that looks like a frog. So they gave him like visual aids to try to help him out to do the frog. But yeah, and I gave y'all another one, but I ain't gonna tell y'all which one the frog is. I'm gonna let y'all try to figure that issue out. Y'all gonna do some creative thinking, like how I had to do, because I scratched my head. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say X, but I might not be 100%. Like, if this was a Jeopardy question and they were asking me if this is my final answer, I have to say, well, I don't know. I don't know. But very interesting. Very interesting. Listen, you cannot make this stuff up. You really can, especially when you have photographic receipts.
Not photographic receipts.
Photographic receipts. Listen, step off the porch, honey. People get on a ship and started washing clothes like that.
Not the laundromat. Oh
That
my goodness
part.
gracious.
That part. And hanging their clothes out on the balcony. Now I told y'all, you can look down and you can see people on a thing. While I'm seeing your drawers, your panties, your bras on the damn balcony. Why are you
Oh
gonna
my
see
god.
laundry on the balcony? Sir, I do not need to see your drawers on the balcony.
Are you serious?
I kid you not. I kid you not. Now that I didn't take pictures of, because I just thought it was beyond the pale and an assault on my eyes to even see this kind of nonsense. Hey, Points Blake Trap.
Oh my
Listen, we're talking about my carnival experience. And it was indeed an experience. It was indeed an experience.
Points
From
blank
Pookie and
travel.
them
How
that
are
wanted
you?
to beat me up because I was holding seats for my family, to the guy that tried to drown me in the ocean. Like it was just a lot. It was just a lot, big girl. It's just a lot. It's just a real lot.
I didn't think they were that bold to hang their clothes off the back.
Listen, my TT, who ain't even on this ship, but she has been in and visited these. She said it herself. Look, they hang it on the balcony.
I'm sure they did.
On the balcony.
That's now you
And
see
not
why I
even
said
like on
earlier
the
they
chance
must.
it's discreet. Like, nah, we're gonna flip that thing on the side of the balcony railing.
But now you see why I was saying earlier, they must let any old body on the ship nowadays.
Listen, if you got the money, you can go. You can travel. You got the money, you can go. I I can't call it. I can't call it. And what's even funnier was one of the comedians actually did a bit about that. They actually
Oh
was
no.
like, yeah, hanging, the drawer, like the men don't come with like the enough underwear for the entire trip. So they're in the middle of the trip, like trying to wash out their drawers or turning them inside out, which, after smelling some of the things I smelled, I think some of the people might have did that too. No, no tea, no shade, but all tea and all shade. Um, because
They really turn the underwear inside out and then try to wear it.
listen, it smelled that way. They assaulted my
Oh,
eyes, my nose, my ears with the smacking of the gum and the bingo, the calling out the bingo, and then they don't have the bingo, and it's just too much.
that is a sad
It's
state
just
of
too much.
affairs.
It's just too much. It is just too much. Nasty ass men. Nasty. I can't. I can't. I can't. Y'all know my aunt. She don't mix words. She don't play. That part.
TT, I didn't think you would ever say that.
Listen, I couldn't possibly. I couldn't possibly. With who does this?
A
Who?
lot of people, Bella.
Who does this? I couldn't possibly. Okay, so then there's that. Then if the people aren't holding the seats for Pookie and them, then they take the lounge chairs and they put all of Pookie's ish on it, all of Auntie's ish on it, all of Grandma's ish on it, all Grandpa's ish on it, on 35 chairs in a row. Everybody got something on it. One lady put a sock on a chair. I kid you not. One sock, not the pair of socks. One sock on the chair to hold the seat
God.
for her family. So I want to know where Pookie and them were when this was happening, because Shannon had to like stalk, like I'm Big Mama up in my windowsill looking for a damn chair so I can lounge and have a good time and just relax. Why are you taking all the chairs? If you're in the pool, if you're already in the pool, why you gotta have 35 chairs? Because you're gonna be in the pool all night and all day. I have seen them literally put all the family member stuff on the chairs so the chairs are locked down and then be in the pool all day long. And when they finish with the pool, they get out, they go to the chairs, they towel off, they pick up their stuff and they go. So you had that chair all that time doing nothing with it, absolutely nothing with it. I was annoyed. And there's a big sign everywhere that says, 30 minutes for the chairs so that other people can sit and relax and have a good time too. Like it's not just for you, it's for everyone, right? Like
Yeah,
Pookie
exactly.
and them told me I couldn't hold my seats for my family, but you could hold
Oh,
35 lawn chairs for yours in a row. Oh, and don't let it be the round bed ones. Those were harder to get than a common cold, which I brought back too, by the way.
You had a common cold?
Oh, honey, I had a head cold so bad. I had 102-degree temperature.
Oh no. Are you sure it wasn't corona?
It wasn't. It wasn't. I did do a test and that was negative. I did two tests and they were both negative. But
Oh,
I went to visit my family in Panama after I came back. I went straight over there. Let me tell you something. Why my family don't have no thermometers?
the same reason why
No,
a lot of them households don't have AC.
nobody had no thermometer. I'm like, I have a fever. My aunt, no, you don't. You ain't have no fever. I said, no, I feel it. I have a fever. No, you don't have no fever. You don't have no fever. My fever was 102. She like, girl, you got a fever. You got fever, 102. I said, that's what I told you. No, 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 no. So you gotta get you gotta get ginger. You need some ginger. That'll get you
Who's
out.
ginger?
I'm sorry, it's ginger. She don't know how to pronounce it. So it sound like ginger or
No, I'm
Virginia.
saying who's ginger?
No, that was what she was telling me to put in my tea and rub myself down with ginger.
Oh, okay.
Because that in Panama and in uh, Barbados, any West Indian or Spanish people, they will tell you ginger is the cure for everything.
Really?
Ginger is the cure for everything. My stomach hurts, drink ginger. I have a fever, drink ginger. I stub my toe, drink some ginger.
That kind of reminds me of how Black Americans turn to Robitussin for everything.
And put some tussin on it. Ah, I cut my finger. I'm bleeding. I'll put some tussin on it. Put some
Yeah,
tussin on it. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot possibly. Oh, Bella, that BK accent there.
I love your Brooklyn accent,
I don't have a Brooklyn accent. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all be talking about this
but
Brooklyn
I
accent.
really, really, really love your grandmother's accent that you would mimic.
Wait, I'm telling you, it took me a couple of days to like take it out. Like I was literally legit in a meeting, like speaking like my grandmother, and I had to stop myself. Like, oh wait,
What's wrong with that? They
wait. I was
probably
like, wait, why do I
they
sound like
probably
that?
were more,
Why do I sound like that?
they probably were more engaged as a result of it. They
In my
probably
mind,
found it
like,
interesting.
what's wrong with this girl? Why is she speaking in such? I was like you know how sometimes you hear yourself speak and you're like, yeah, that didn't sound the way I.
Exactly, because the same thing happens whenever I go to Tennessee, whenever I go to Memphis and visit, and I come back to Chicago. All of a sudden, I'm sounding like, I'm sounding like a country bumpkin from Memphis and from from the country. And it's like, okay, this is not me. I gotta knock that out. Oh no, no.
Oh my God, I can't. I can't. Ginger and yes, onions, potato. Yeah, like I
I'll
don't.
take the ginger.
One
They
day
can
we
put
got to do a show on all of the homemade remedies that our family made us drink. Like at some point, I think my grandmother gave me actual Vicks, like the vapor rub,
Mhm.
to eat with my tea. Like she put it in my tea.
What?
Yo, that could have killed me. You ain't supposed to put that. You are not supposed to eat that shit. You're supposed to have it on your chest. It's supposed to open up your nasal passages and allow you to breathe easier. You ain't supposed to eat that ish. She made me eat it.
Your grandmother?
Yes.
The one with the accent that I like?
Yes.
Why would
She
she
did.
do that?
She did. She did. Because they think these things are like home remedies. It's not home
Oh,
remedy. It says clearly on the bottle, do not ingest. Titi, you probably had me doing that shit too. He's all right. My hubby's family. Okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I think my southern grandmother made me do it too.
Ooh.
You know what I hated? I hated there was this cough medicine that if my bronchitis or whatever got really really bad, they all made me take this thing. And it was called Code 666. I kid you not. You could probably Google it and you could probably see it. It was in a yellow bottle. It looked like pee and it smelled like hot ass. And
Oh no.
it tastes like oh, as my son used to say, it tastes like oh no.
Yeah, I just googled it, and it's like a yellow bottle. It says
Yes.
and it says cold preparation, and it says for relief of coughs, simple headaches, and something else. Like
Look at that. Did first of all, it says 666. So that's the mark of the devil right there. That's the mark of the beast. And so oh my God. Okay, wait till you see the comments on this thing. Okay, first of all, let me find it's in the Smithsonian. That's crazy.
it is.
Yeah. Okay, so let me show y'all the bottle. I kid you not. I kid you not. I can't make this ish up. I really can't. I gotta show you.
Do they even still make this?
I hope to God not, because nobody needs to take this ever in life. Here you go. Y'all see this ish? This is what I had to take. I'm gonna
Wow.
tell you now though, it worked, but you ain't want to. I think it worked because it was so horrible. Nobody wanted to use this.
Yep, that's the same page I was on too. I was just looking at that.
Yes.
So which one is worse? That or castor oil?
Oh, that's Code 666 was nasty. Okay. Yes. Yes, DD.
Was it worse than castor oil?
Yes, it was worse than castor oil. To me, it was worse than castor oil. Thank you. Thank you, PBT. I appreciate it. 666, honey, is the mark of the beast. It's horrible. It's horrible.
That
Castor
stuff is
oil and orange
nasty.
juice.
Makes you
How
gag.
come my
Also, castor
family didn't
oil.
even cut that ish down with orange juice? I didn't find that out until I was an adult that you could actually take that ish and cut it with like orange juice or some other kind of fruit juice, like an apple juice or something like that. No, they gave me that ish rough, rugged, and raw. That's
Not
how
to
they gave
mention,
it to me.
isn't castor oil for cars or something?
There
Because
is
it
a
is
castor
oil.
oil for cars, but it's not the same castor oil. This castor oil will make you go to the bathroom. If you have an upset stomach, it'll help chuck it up or chuck it out. Either way, it's going. Okay. Um, it's nasty. It makes you gag. Yes, yes. Terry, consider yourself lucky that you never took it. Consider
I
yourself
never took
very
it
lucky.
either.
Y'all might can do a class action soon.
Yeah, but that was
Yes.
why I was asking if
Can
they
I
still
sue my
sell it.
mama? Can I sue my mama for making me take that ish? Because I think she was 666 in the mark of the beast for making me take that ish.
That's why I was asking if they still make it and sell it.
I don't know. I don't know, but I will tell you right now. It was somebody said, oh my goodness, that was the worst tasting stuff ever. My mom brought home a fresh bottle and it haunted me thinking that the next time I had a sniffle, I would have to down some of that stuff. Yeah, you would actually like fake not being sick. Like I wouldn't I would say that I had anything but a cough or a cold or a flu not to put that thing in my body. It was so horrible. So horrible. All right. So, oh my God, they still sell it.
Oh, that's what I wanted to know. They still sell it
They still,
apparently.
Cece said they still sell it.
Yep, that means you can still taste some if you want, Bella.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think even talking about it now, you see me, I'm fanning a lot more. I think I'm getting, PTSD. I think, you know, it's starting to mess with me. It's starting to mess with me now. I think we're gonna get off the subject now. And it's almost 3 hours in. So I wanna end here. I think I saw PBT said he's going live because he's on West Coast time. So I guess he's up as a pup and get ready
Ooh,
to live.
West
Yeah, guys,
Coast.
if you want, go over there. I'm gonna call it a night because Bella gotta take this makeup off. I gotta put my dresses back in the closet for my ball on Saturday. I'm going to the visual tomorrow. I have some meetings in the morning, so I'm going to take my meetings from here, and then I'm going to go and get on the train around noon, so I can get into um, Grand Central by around 1:30.
Yes.
I
Are you
want to
gonna enjoy
meet
that train ride?
the train. I don't mind the train. To be honest with you, I don't mind the Metro North. It's once I get off the Metro North, I cannot go into the whole of the New York City subways. Bella don't do that no more. And one of my team members was like, "Well, wait until January. You gonna change your tune?" I was like, "No, no, no." I used to work like a few blocks away from where I'm working now, and I can guarantee you, I will hoof it in the snow before I get in that hole. Okay. I will take um a yellow taxi across town
Ooh,
to my job before I will take the bus.
not the
Bella will get
bus.
on a bus before I get down in that hole. Now you know.
But aren't you already in the hole once you get into Grand Central?
I'm in a different hole.
It's a hole.
It's a different hole. It's a different atmosphere. It's a different vibe. It's a different thing.
Oh my God.
Because where I get off, there aren't bums, there aren't, people like hanging out. It's all very civilized. We're coming from Connecticut, darling. We ain't got time to be asking people, hey, you want to hear my song and give me some dollars. Like we don't do that on my train.
I
Okay.
mean, I know that's where all the rich folk like you live.
Whatever. Uh, we ain't rich, but we don't do that. We don't do that. Thank you,
You
thank
sure? Because I
you.
thought all the rich folk live up there.
I mean, some do.
The
Uh,
like the McMahon family.
yes. My girl who's a soror, she's on Good Morning America. Robin Roberts. She
Oh,
lives
I
out
would
here.
love to meet her.
Robin Roberts lives out here. I think Gail might have a house here too.
Ooh.
Maury Povich had a house here
Mm-hmm.
with Connie Chung. Um, what's the lady? Martha Stewart, who went to jail. She had a house. She has a house here, or at
I
least she had a house here.
hopefully got a chance to meet those wonderful people.
Some of them, some of them. I mean, Diana Ross has a house here. I did see her in Whole Foods once, and
Did
yes,
you
she
get a
does
chance to
say
get a photo with her and say hi? And
no, no, it's all very civilized. I said, hello, Miss Ross. She said, hello, dear. And she goes her way, I go my way. I don't bother people. I don't do no photos and all that stuff. Because I work with a lot of celebrities for a living. So, you know, Don't praise me. Don't bother me. My mom, like if I take her with me to some places, like I took her to Essence Fest or whatever, she goes gaga over those people. She goes crazy. She loves that whole celebrity
Yeah,
vibe.
that's me right there.
Me, I'm like, whatever, whatever. The
I'm,
only one that I ever fanned out for were two people. Prince,
mhm.
because
Rightfully
Prince.
so.
Yeah, because Prince fanned out. And I did fan out when I saw Beyonce and Jay-Z because we were in an intimate setting. We were all just talking and just having a good time. And I was like, wow, I'm sitting with Jay-Z, I'm sitting with Beyonce. We're having a good time. We're just talking. We're just talking about regular-ish, not like,
So, what was your reaction
Hollywood,
when you first
nothing.
met them? When you first met Beyonce and Jay Z?
So this was before it was like announced that they were an item, like you still didn't know yet, but they came together. And this was when it was around the holidays time because it was a holiday party for um one of Prince's lawyers, Londell McMillan, who used to do some work with my office, which is how I got the invitation. Oh, my TT, hold please. My TT gave me a super chat. Hold please.
Yay!
Look at me, I'm so excited. I get the wrong song.
Hold please. Hold please.
Thank you, TT.
We got money, honey.
Yeah, I got money, honey. Money, honey. I'm so excited. I played the wrong damn song. Forgive me, y'all.
It was the right one.
It was a whole please, but it was the wrong whole please. But thank you, TT. For my na 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 na. All right, so real quick, just touch on this Beyonce thing. So before they were announced, item whatever, because it was before Bonnie and Clyde came out. It was during the time her and Prince did the Grammy like duet, that infamous Grammy duet. So it was before that time, around the holiday season. Londell did some work for Prince, did some work with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And so he put together this holiday party at his penthouse and invited us to come. I was getting ready to leave because I was like, whatever. And he was like, you might not want to leave. And I was like, no, I'm ready to go. I'm tired. She was like, yeah, no, I think you might want to stay. I was like, okay. So I waited for him to leave and talk to his friends. And then I went to the elevator. Y'all, I pressed the elevator. And before I was get ready to step on, Prince in all yellow from head to toe, hat, yellow suit, yellow pants, tight, cigar kind of pants, and heels like this big. And he steps off and he looks at me, and with those Prince eyes, with that Prince voice, he was like, happy holidays. Y'all, you see my face? You see my face? I was like, happy holidays. And he got off and went into Londell's apartment, and I followed him. And Londell was at the door because I guess he must have, texted him or whatever. Maybe he told him he was coming up or whatever. So he was at the door. So he saw my face after, he opened the door and let Prince in. He saw me come behind him and he nudged me. He's like, yeah, I told your ass she was going to leave. I was like,
wow.
I think I stayed out that night till the sun came up. Because after that party, Prince did like a special set in this Ethiopian or Moroccan restaurant that opened just for him. And we were the only ones in there. And we were all sitting on like these big pillows. And he did like a full set, like a full concert while I'm sitting on these big Moroccan pillows. And by the time I came out of that restaurant, the sun was coming up. and I had to go work the
Ooh.
next day.
Oh my gosh.
And when I tell you I was garbage that whole day, I couldn't tell you what I did, who I talked to, what I might have told my team. I might have been asleep in my office, who knows? But
Oh my
I
goodness,
was
Bella.
like, I might have closed the door to my office and went to sleep. And that probably would have happened. Um, but that was the first time that I met Prince. And I met him, I think, one or two more times before he passed. And they were all like in intimate settings. And when I tell you, it was the most out of body experience because when he looks at you with those eyes, it's like, wow, he is really beautiful. He was a beautiful man. He's a beautiful man.
Very
I
gorgeous.
don't get excited over celebrities either, Terry, but
I do. Shit.
there was something about him that was just magnet. It was like he has like this je ne sais quoi. It's something you can't really quantify it, but it is like it's something that is sexy. And when you think about it, who's getting moist over a man in an all yellow suit with yellow heels on?
You'd be surprised.
Because it was me. It was me. I was getting moist. Like it was me. I felt that way. I'm like, this man is 5'2". What am I do with him?
You could do plenty.
He's wearing heels and makeup and a whole ensemble.
Well, what's wrong with
This makes
that?
me more beat than my face. Yet I was swooning over that man like you wouldn't believe.
Well, it goes to show that he had it. He had it. He could be anything he wants as long as he was his true self. That's what attracted many people to him and gravitated many people to him.
And it's the yin and yang to it too, right?
Yes.
Because he's a Gemini. So you know those Geminis, they're very dark and mysterious. But
Yes.
it is the thing about like his whole getup, right? Reads femininity, right?
Mhm.
Gender fluidity.
Yes.
Before it was even popular, right? But then he opens his mouth and he says words to you, and it's like, are my panties still on? Did my panties
Ooh!
on the floor?
Ooh!
Because I swore I just heard my panties drop.
Oh my god.
I could have
Oh.
sworn. Wait. Let me listen real close. I think, yeah, I think my panties just dropped. I think so. I think they fell on the floor. This man said happy holidays. And I heard, Bella, I want to have sex with you right here on this floor. Are you down? Like that's what I heard in my head. That's what I heard in my head. Come back into this apartment with me and let's have sex. Like that's what I heard him say. He said only happy holidays, but you hear my point. You hear what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
I was just like, did
Now
he
you
just
made me
say,
wish I had met him before he passed.
did he just say something to me? I'm like, my throat is dry. Like I can't breathe. Like the air shifted.
You didn't say that out loud, did you?
I for sure hope not, but who knows what I fucking said, Angelina? I don't know. I don't know. I might have kicked my legs up and said, "Have your way, Prince. Have your way with me. I don't care. Take me now."
I'm surprised he didn't try to get your phone number.
Who knows? Who knows? Honey, he can have all these exotic, beautiful women. I'm
But you're
like,
one of them.
oh my God. I'm all
You're one of those
right. I'm all
gorgeous young
right.
women.
I'm all right, but I ain't know Sheila E. Sheila E is gorgeous. Sheila
She
E.
is.
Sheila E. I just saw a recent picture of her, a recent video of her, and I'm like, how are you still fucking gorgeous. Like you are gorgeous.
The same way you're gorgeous. She
Oh,
moisturizes and take great care of herself, just like you do.
I don't know which one it was, but Ray, I liked it. I really did.
Yep.
I
And
have
Ray,
I have never met a man that just spoke words to me. And not even like sexy words. He just said happy holidays. Like I
that's
said,
what
I
it
thought
takes.
like I said, I thought he said, come back into this room with me. I'm gonna have sex with you every which way but loose. Just have my way.
I just wish you could have had more of a conversation with him. So maybe you could have known him a little bit and maybe see if anything would have went anywhere.
Listen, I think at one point I foolishly was talking about, oh, I would love to do like an advertising campaign with like you, and like I'm just bad just to hear myself talk and just to have that moment in the spotlight with him on one side, Beyonce and Jay-Z on the other side, and just having court for a moment. And I said something, and they probably were like, "Oh, poor nice girl, she's gonna put us in a commercial. Oh, that's cute." I was
Oh,
like,
no, cute.
that's what I'm thinking now in hindsight. They was like, "Oh, cute, that's cute." Pat her on the head. She's okay, cute.
Uh-uh.
But I
No.
was just like, I just want to have this moment stretch for as long as I can, because I can tell my grandson I sat in a room with Prince, Jay-Z, and Beyonce in an intimate setting, just cutting it up, talking. He stepped off the elevator and told me happy holidays. Again, I heard something totally different, but he said happy holidays. That I'm sure. Whatever else he might have said, I don't know.
And that's okay because that was such a beautiful moment for you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That was
You are so
nice.
silly, but it was a beautiful moment, and I can tell you really enjoyed it.
But again, like I said, Terry, like any other 5'2" dressed in all yellow with high heels,
You never
when you
know,
said
Bella.
anything to me, I'd have been like, where you going? Where you going with this?
You never know, Bella. People have
Oh,
a
I know. Oh, I
about.
know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know. There's been some shorties trying it. There's been some shorties trying it in my day, and I know.
Well, but Bella, you
Ah,
gotta know that gender is a lot more fluid than we give it credit for, and so is attraction.
yeah, but here's the thing, and we could delve into this deeper on another Bella After Dark, because I'm really not going to hold y'all too much longer. But I want to say this: I don't think, and this is my personal preference, I don't think that for me, a man who dresses in the way that Prince dressed, right, with very gender fluid, I don't think that that is the man for me, because my attraction to men has always been that ability to switch from really rugged, like Timbos and jeans, or a sweatsuit and sneakers, like that b-boy stance, because I'm a Brooklyn girl, so that's what attracts me. That stands to a man who is suited and booted, ties, suit jacket, like together, right? That kind of ability to switch from one extreme to the other. You want to talk about panty dropping, baby? That's something for you. That's something for you. You could code switch like that and make it as seamless as possible. Like you look as good in a sweatsuit or in some Timbos and jeans as in a hoodie as you do in a suit.
And not many people can do both.
Not many people can do both, but the ones who can, think I might have heard my panty drop again.
You mean you never seen anybody like downtown near your job that kind of caught your eye like within the last like 10 years or so? Like let's see say that dressed up in a lovely suit and they were going to or from work and you saw them and you're like, "Ooh, okay."
Eh, no, I mean, I see nice looking men in suits that I'm like, oh wow, he looks really nice. He looks really cool. And I've seen guys like dressed down. I'm like, oh, that's he got some swag. That looks good. But not anybody that's like, oh, oh, oh. And maybe too, because I'm not really looking for that either. So that could be it too. I'm just like blinders on. Because again, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning. And by the time I get off the train and walking, I'm like, I don't have no time for nothing. I don't want to look at nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want no, I'm just going.
No,
So
it's
that
fine.
too is probably why I'm feel that way. But every once in a while, I might see something and be like, oh, nice. Oh, cool. But yeah, for the most part, I just keep it moving. Angelina, ain't nobody think about having a combo with Prince where he eyeing you down, knowing the song. He say,
I
exactly.
mean, that's true. It's just that there's a lot more to him than even just the songs that he sings, though. I believe that there's a lot more to him, like a lot of layers.
Oh yeah, I definitely think he was multi-layered. Like just it's just fascinating. And not like he said a whole lot either. Like I don't remember him like really talking that much. So it was when he did have those moments that he spoke up, all eyes, all ears were on him because he's about to say something. Like we want to know, we want to hear what you have to say. We want to hear that velvety, deep baritone voice. I was just like, what? What are you saying? Are you saying the alphabet? Wow, that sounds so sexy. Yeah. ABC. Okay. Yeah.
So
Like
you
I
met,
was enthralled, like that enthralled.
yeah. So you say you met Prince and Beyonce long ago. Have you met Beyonce in recent years?
No, not in that same way. I mean, I've gone to like her concerts and things like that, but no, I haven't seen her in that kind of intimate setting that I did at Londell's party. But yeah, let's go back to my TT. Look, my TT agrees. Only Prince can dress like that and steal any woman. Exactly. And he's had some beautiful women,
Yeah.
beautiful bomb women.
And that's because he's a beautiful man,
Mm-hmm. For the
inside
ones
and
that
out.
can get their issue, I take it. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Aldrin. I know what you're talking about, Terry. What do you mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right,
know.
guys. Thank you. Thank you, Aldrin, for the support. I really appreciate it. All right. Oh, meaning sex. That part.
And Bella, before I forget, could you stay on for 2 minutes after after the live?
Of course. Of
Just
course.
2 minutes.
Okay.
I just
All
want to
right.
make sure because you
I'm gonna
be
hold you to
bolting.
it now. Don't be keeping me on like some or certain people.
I'm not doing that.
Wait,
Hell,
3 hours later, I'll be like, I thought it was 2 minutes. I thought you were 2 minutes.
I don't do that. Have I ever done that, Bella?
You have not. You have never done that. I'm just teasing. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. We've been on for 3 hours. I don't like to leave y'all too long, but I feel like it was my first time back in so long. I wanted to give it to you good. Hopefully, I did. You guys got a smattering of some beauty news, some pop culture, Bella's trip. Um, long and short of it, had a great time. Probably won't go on another Carnival cruise ever again. Unless you paid me and drugged me and dragged me onto the boat. Probably won't happen. Probably won't happen. In Northern California, we call it getting your full issue. Oh, clutch my pearls.
Oh, come on with the pearls. Yes.
Ooh. All right. So, and with that being said, I hope I gave y'all your full issue. Mm-mm. If not, come on back and see me on Sunday for Sunday Sips, where we're going to talk more makeup. I'm going to delve into the new latte trend. We're going to do a latte style makeup trend. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to show you what it is. We're going to do a mix of some old products, not old in the sense of like old products, but products that are older, products that are some new products mixed in. And I'm going to show you how you can remix this trend to make it really what you want. And you can use any eyeshadow from, luxury to drugstore. You can to find something that will help you with this trend, because it's a really simple and easy trend to do. But when you do it, it makes you look like $100,000. And I am not joking. You're going to have a good time. So that is Sunday Sips, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Keep it where you got it, honey. Keep it with the Bella, baby. Yeah, she's back, and she's better than ever.
Yes.
Thank you. As Blue Ivy would say. Thank you. Love you all. Let's get out with this outro. How about that? We ain't do that in a minute. Ow. Hi, babe. All right, I want to thank my chatters for this evening for giving me those wonderful chats. I want to thank DJ Party Aki, Listen Well for his 99 cents, listener, my PT, Wendy Melendez, for her $9.99. All of y'all who came in, who shared me out, who joined in the foray, the thing that is Bella Brown Girl After Dark, where we unwind on and have some fun, or some look at the quicker, or if you're still trying to get to your goal weight, the next week, it's hot water, because the first. I don't know what's but thank you for picking up my Bella Adore outfit. I will show you all behind the scenes for that in a coming vlog. You know what you did? Have a great night, everybody. See you.